Hey y'all, it's Lisa Blonay, and welcome back to Blonay Got Tea. You already know I bring you the messy from these social media streets, while my POV brings the tea and the smoke. Thanks for tapping into your daily dose of new media news. Real, not fake, because all we want is the truth. Make sure you hit that like, drop a comment, subscribe, and of course, join the society. Let's get into it. Hey y'all, it's Lisa Blonay, and welcome back to Blonay
Hey
Got Tea.
guys,
You already know I bring you the messy from these social media streets, while my POV brings the tea and the smoke. Thanks for tapping into your daily dose of new media news. Real, not fake, because all we want is the truth. Make sure you hit that like, drop a comment, subscribe, and of course, join the society. Let's get into it.
hey y'all, what is up? It is your girl Lisa Blonay, and I am back with another live video. You guys, thank you for coming in and tapping in. Stay for your daily dose of new media. Make sure you hit that like, drop a comment, and of course, join the society. Let's go ahead and get into this, you guys. And thank you so much for joining me such early in the morning. I don't know what time it is in your neck of the woods. It is about 5 It's 5:35, y'all. So it's 5:35 in the morning here on the West Coast. But we are here. Thank you guys for tapping in. You guys, we know, okay? And I hope you see the thumbnail. Is this the right thumbnail? Oh, I made another thumbnail. But anyways, y'all know that Blueface is going to be walking the streets of LA, or at least the Hollywood Hills or wherever you live at, pretty soon, right? And we all know that that is when, and it's not like we're rooting for it, but we just know that's where the real circus is going to begin. But will it really be a circus? I was just thinking, like, when he comes home, is it going to be like business? Is it going to be like low key, and he's just going to blend into the background? And I'm asking y'all, you I mean, I couldn't see that. I don't see Blueface being anywhere but front and center, right? So that's the reason why I was like, okay, I'm noticing some things. There's things that I'm noticing, and I just wanted to come and talk about that, right? So let me see, y'all. Now, I was online on social media and I saw a post from Carlissa, okay, and it had Whack 100 in it. And wait a minute, hold on. Let me see where it is. Let me show y'all. Let me show you guys. All right, hold on. Because Blueface is getting out of jail, minding his own business, and leaving Krishan alone. And this is according to, let me see where it is. Is this it right here? No. Okay, let me bring it up for you guys right quick to take this one down. Okay, so this is what I saw. All right. Now this is just what got me to thinking, okay? As I'm going through social media. Now, Whack 100, this is Whack 100, a post from Whack 100, and Carlissa responds because even with the idea of Blueface and Krishan getting back together, this is the response, okay? Nobody wants it. Nobody wants it. So this is Whack 100, and he says this is delusion. You just called the man out his name, sucked another man's toes, and now after old boy used you for a follower game, it's blue pick me back up, laughing emoji. Cause I ain't, he said, cause I ain't going for that. And then Carlissa responds and says, close the door. I got padlocks. So, what do y'all think? What do you guys think? I don't even have to give you guys the details because we've already seen the hints and the clues, the blueberry emoji, her wearing the blue, making sure we know she was going to wear the blue one. And then when she was at Hair Queen LA and he was asking, "Are you still in love?" And I think that's something that had to do with also where she was. Remember when her and Bino were breaking up, and she was like, "There's some things I can't let go. There's some things you can't let go." And he was like, "What were the things? What are the things?" Remember, he was trying to get her to say, "In my eyes, Blueface." Okay, so this is what's been hinting. This is why they're responding this way. Okay, on top of the fact that I think I showed you guys that she refollowed Blueface and then she left some comments. I think I took them down, y'all. I did. But she had a couple of comments that she put. I forgot what she said. All I see is positivity or something like that. And then she said he on his way or something like that. Don't quote me because I took him down, you guys. I had the screenshot, but just trust me on that. Okay. So she put, um, some comments, and we all know what that means. We all know what that means. Now, that's not really what's really important to me. I just wanted to point that out, right? And I don't know, he's still having that homecoming. So he's still having a homecoming. So we got that. Remember that. That's a big thing to be able to go to his homecoming, right? And, I don't know. I don't know if Krishan is because Angie spoke on it, Carlissa spoke on it. Like if she can come, if she's invited. Angelo's like, well, that's up to Blue, whatever, whatever. So we don't know what's going to happen to that, but let's rewind. Okay. Not what Wack is chiming in with. As far as he's saying, no way. Don't even try it. Right. We don't want you. You can't sit with us. Also, Clarissa is chiming in too. She's echoing the same thing. Right. Now, I believe that the trajectory that Blueface's life is on, as they're painting it to be, and that I hope that it's on. Let's not be haters, right? That he doesn't see going back to the toxicity, whatever that may be, whether it's Krishan, whether it's different things, right? That's winning. But if he keeps on growing and showing up for himself, as far as I'm concerned, he will continue to level up. Let's just get that out there. I mean, it's already been proven that they don't need each other for clout, right? Both seem to be doing fine on their own. I mean, we all know together the toxicity as far as the bag and the entertainment, of course. But at what cost, to your sanity, y'all? Like, we're trying to be level headed here. I mean, I believe them two together equals insanity. And it will never be, I'm saying, what they want it to be, like what it's supposed to be. So I don't know. No matter how much money you put on the table, I don't know, y'all. Y'all let me know. Because that was straight toxicity. Y'all remember when he ripped them 3 braids out her head? Have we forgotten? The whole roller coaster ride that we went on with these people. But that's not really what I wanted to talk about. Because there was another thing out where I'm just like confused. Is Junior really Blueface's baby? Is that so much for me to ask y'all? Like, is that a far-fetched question? Because I think that's going to be front and center, right? Blueface has a trick up his sleeve. And I don't necessarily mean that in a slick, bad way, but that is top on the list of clearing that up, right? And I was just thinking, like, I started thinking a little bit deeper, and I'm like, And this is like I said, this is where it's gonna get a little tricky, y'all, because Blueface truly believes Krishan's little boy is his son. Why is he like so detached? Right? It just seems like that to me, like uninvolved, kind of. I don't know how to explain it. Um, I'm gonna try to break it down, but Blueface himself said something about not having to do with his baby mamas, neither one of his baby mamas. Therefore, yes, he's claiming Krishan is one of them. But here's where it gets weird. If you really look at it, like he only shows love and responsibility towards his other two children. If you ask me, let Krishan tell it. She was like, ever did anything for Krishan Jr. ever. Y'all remember that? I don't know, y'all. If he's, I don't get it. So if Junior is really his, wouldn't that same energy apply? Now, a lot of people may get in the comments, or be in the comment sections of other posts and believe that Junior isn't Blueface's at all, but Ronnie's. Yep. And if that's the case, that means Blueface is either claiming Krishan just to keep up the mess alive for publicity. And I would hate to think that, but I'm just throwing out options here. Or he's really that delusional about what's happening behind the scenes. And I don't believe that. I just don't believe that, y'all. So I don't know. I don't know. I remember being at his sentencing, right? And it has that sparked anything in y'all minds? Like, am I making sense? Because listen, any father watching their child, because listen, like getting treated the way that Junior's being treated, I think would have stepped in immediately. I don't know. I don't know. I don't see him riding for Sean Jr. like he riding. Like I don't get it. But then he just steady claiming him. And remember that it was so eerie what his brother said. Even if that's your child or not, you better claim it. Why would he say that? Remember, I just did a live or I just did a video. Andre, who showed up in court in paper clothing because he's on suicide watch. And when he got arrested, when he attacked his baby mama in the DB, she was in the bed with their 4-year-old daughter. He came in there twice, assaulted her, kicked her, did something else, ran off, accused her, I think, of cheating, ran off. By the time the police got there, he wasn't there. They finally catch up with him. He tell the police that the Illuminati after him because he Blueface's brother. Yeah. So just him saying that, why would he say that? You know what I'm saying? And it seems like that's what's happening. That's what's happening. Let me refresh you guys' memory because here are some of the things that I noticed. Hold on, let me take this down. Now, where's the DNA? You guys remember this DNA test? I think this was the one that was presented on the episode of Zeus. And a couple of people have proven this to be fake, if you want to believe that or not. I don't know. Okay. But in and around this time, 2023, a little bit after Krishan Jr. was born, right? This is the type of things that Blueface was saying. Let me take this down. I'm about to take y'all back to the hood, like K-Swiss. All right, which one should I play? This one first?
Krishan Rock. My name. I ain't signed no paper. She had the baby in Baltimore. It's not in California, so there's no. I'm schoolyard. I'm good. Dead homies. Oh, the dead homies. But damn, I took that DNA test. That's the only thing that might, like, you feel me? It's the only thing that might put me in the bag. Cause I know what y'all think. Y'all think, oh, she's good right now, you know.
Okay, you guys remember when Blueface said that, okay? And he spoke out more than once. Okay? I don't know if you want to call it a rant. I don't know if you want to call it a marathon, but he kept denying Junior. He kept denying. There was a moment in time when Blueface was denying Junior. Now they want to look at us like we crazy. Like, hello, you don't remember we went through this, like, and let me show you guys, okay? Sorry about that, y'all. I just took a sip of my tea. All right. I want you guys to watch this. Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me rewind it. Now, y'all see the date. They want to look at us like we crazy. No. You went through a whole, I don't even know how long it was, but you put all of this out. You denied him more than once, twice, three times a lady. Okay? That's all we need is three. I'm not even counting past three, even though you went past three. I'm just going to show the VIPs a few. That's all we need. Now, you guys see it says 12/21/23. I think Junior's birthday is what? Not September 3rd, September 2nd. I don't know, but I know it's September. Okay? So this is a few months after Krishan Jr. is born. This is what he's posting. I think this is on Twitter. Doesn't even matter. This is what he's posted on social media. That baby looks nothing like me. I don't know why she keep forcing this on me. That's not my child. Scientifically proven already. Which one you want us to believe, bro? Let's keep going. It's a string. Oh, 12, 16, 23. I got one baby mama. I ain't having kids with nobody else. If she don't want to have no more kids, I'm going to get a vasectomy. Nine, 12, 23. I can't even pretend like I'm not happy as hell. This is this man speaking on it on Krishan and his baby. Okay? An everyday average man. I know he Blueface and he rapping shit, but a brother from LA. Okay. Now he says, tell me why I snuck and swapped this baby. DNA test results came in. I am not the father, SMH. It's a bittersweet feeling because I was coming around to it, but definitely in my best interest. Thank you. He even thanked Jesus. You think we just supposed to overlook this? Y'all playing reindeer games. Y'all is playing reindeer games with us. Okay? What we supposed to do with this? What are we supposed to do with this? Because all this saying this and then pretending it don't match. It don't match. That's all I'm saying. It don't match. He says one wife, two kids, all in the same house, all in the same household. I played it smart. I'm happy. You see this? Am I refreshing some of y'all memory? Now, like I said, is there any more? No. Like I said, we all know that they can make a bag on their own. They don't need each other. We're seeing that now, right? But what are we supposed to do with this information? Now, this is what I wanted to ask y'all. Are we being fooled by the ultimate storyline? You think that's what it is? You think they're all in on something somehow and we are just being fooled by the ultimate storyline? I mean, everybody has a price, right? I mean, your price should start with integrity, but hey, who am I, the moral fairy? We'll just have to see how this plays out because they are two grown ass adults. And if he wants to go back, you know what I'm saying, to a woman who can easily just wake up and just treat you like this. And look, this is the interesting part about this because when Blueface really exposed Krishan because he did it for clout, he did it for attention, he did it for power, he did it for all the wrong reasons. But somewhere in that of him doing it, he really was telling us the truth. He really was telling us the truth. And he was telling us his experience with Krishan. And the thing about it is, he got bamboozled, y'all. He thought that Krishan was one way when she really was about that life. He thought he genuinely, like literally had her sprung off the DI. But when he found that phone, is when it changed his motherfucking life. Because he thought he was one up. But nah, you with the setup queen. Nigga, you got played. And you realized it before our eyes. See, some people didn't catch on. But I caught on. You realized it, and I didn't catch on my own. Blueface explains it to us. Like the fuck? Like if when you listen to this next video, this is what this man is saying. He thought that he had her like hook, line, and sinker. He thought he had total control. And all the time, Krishan was doing what the she wanted to do. And that's why he found her phone 10 men strong. That didn't happen all at once. It took time for them 10 men to pile up in her phone. It's just when he got a hold to it, that's what he found. Mm-hmm. And I think it kind of reflects what we see, like the whole Beano thing. That was a catastrophe to me. I mean, fun to watch. You know what I'm saying? But come on. That man, yeah, we're not even going to get into that. Right? But I'm just saying, y'all, why would you not be taking care of Junior? I don't get it. Y'all got the room set up. I mean, now it's kind of different. Okay. I understand we're kind of reflecting back now because since then, Krishan has said Carlissa is not the blood, aka that means that Blueface is not the father. She hasn't cleared that up yet. I don't know if that's hit her brain yet. Girl, you were so zeroed in and focused in on going in on Carlissa. You said that's not your blood. Clarify that. Are you confused? Did you really mean that? Because, girl, that's what you're saying. Blueface is not the daddy, girl. You understand what I'm saying? What are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? And then he says this. And I'm going to put this video up there. And listen to what he says and how he finds out who he's really dealing with. So he got God. Y'all listen.
The baby ain't got my name. I ain't signed no paper. She had the baby in. Listen, I'm not gonna take that from her. I'm gonna tell you why she's a genius. Because I hate that I have to speak out, but I have to speak out. Krishan Rock is a fucking genius. I'm not gonna take that from her. I'm gonna tell you why she's a genius. Because she knows how to manipulate. So she manipulated me to thinking that she was all about me because she was out of desperation, right? So that's why when she got into a position, she kind of tried to discredit everything I did, right? Granted, all right? Because I was confused. I'm like, damn, you used to say so much great things about me. Now I'm responsible for everything but your success. I'm responsible from verbal abuse, financial abuse, this, that. But when it comes to your success, I have nothing to do with it. Okay, that's strange. But the pregnancy is what really made me realize, because I have 2 kids. I've been into labor rooms. When someone is in labor, it's cool. It's out of the blue. No female is planning to go in labor, right? I have 2 kids. I know this. You can't tell me otherwise. Krishan planned her labor. She didn't coincidentally go to Baltimore and her water broke and she just went somewhere and had the baby. You know how I know this? Because certain hospitals don't let you film because of their own rules and, you know, whatever they got going on. Krishan went to a place prior when she was on Baddies in Baltimore. She found a place prior that she could record this birth at. So, stay with me. It's all attention based. Krishan has done everything up till this far for attention. She's manipulating all of us. And the only reason I'm now waking up and realizing it because I have kids, so I know how this situation goes. So now that 2 and 2 aren't going together, it makes sense, right? Krishan flew to Baltimore with a hospital that she already knew she could film at. She flew there medically induced. She let us know before the baby was coming that it was coming. 4 weeks before the due date. Right? So if your due date is September 23rd, why are you letting us know that the baby's coming a week before September? You letting us know in August. How do you know that? This is your first child. You're inexperienced. Okay, I get it. See it. She knows that it's gonna be a big deal. For example, why do you think before Krishan goes live and she cries and says that I'm a terrible guy, her makeup's done, her jewelry's on, her nails are done, everything is pre-planned? That's the genius part about it. Her fame, her claim to fame is sympathy. And who's gonna deny that? If it's evident, if it's in your face, right? That's the manipulation. So now I'm like, damn, I didn't let this bitch get me. Man, I'm disappointed in myself. I'll take that though.
Y'all see that? That man got bamboozled. He explains how he was blindsided. He got tricked. He said she manipulated us all. He also gave credit where credit is due. He called her a genius. It was like, shh, she got one over on me. You gotta love that. And you know how long ago he said this? Her claim to fame is sympathy. He was telling us then. And we still was like, rah, rah, shish, boom, bah, rooting for her ass. I think a lot of us were in the beginning. But that just brings me back to it. This ain't his baby. And if it is, right? If it is, any real father watching their child being treated and the things that we see, you know what I'm saying, with Junior, the way Junior's being treated, would have stepped in immediately. He would have pulled Carlissa in. He would have called the ABC boys. Y'all know who that is. Or at least fought for custody. You know what I'm saying? But what do we see instead? Silence, shrugs, shade. We see a room. I mean, the tables have turned now since Krishan has said that for Carlissa, but it still doesn't erase what we're talking about. This is still going to be an elephant in the room, is what I'm saying. When that man get out, this is still going to be an elephant in the room, something that he can pull out, you know, because like I say, he always has something up his sleeve. If you know Blueface, like I know Blueface, which is not personally, but how he move on these social media streets, he has a trick up his sleeve. Trust me. Trust me. You know? So I don't know. And if he knows that baby ain't his, then it all makes sense. That's why there's no real bond, no concern, no emotional attachment as far as what I'm seeing. Just chaos for clicks. Basically, it makes sense, right? So the question is, why? Because there was a clip out there when I covered Dre, his brother, Harvey. going to his court appearance. And I was looking at some, I think, lives he did. I wish I could bring him up. And he said that Krishan was sleeping in the airport bathroom. And I wondered, like, is he telling the truth? He said something to the effect that Blueface, I have to find the clip. But that also is what got me to thinking. I thought I saved the clip, but I didn't. But yeah, y'all, it's just like, that's the only way it makes sense to me, you know? Because I'm just thinking like, okay, Carlos, all right, this person can't step in. Oh, damn, this person ain't going, oh, we don't want this person. Just going through the possibilities. I'm like, wait a minute. Blueface is you is or is you ain't. Like, what you gonna do? Because even if you gonna act like you are, you need to act like you are. Because you're pussyfooting. You either you going to have to, you know what I'm saying, punks jump up to get beat down. You either going to step up to the plate or leave it alone. Because I'm not understanding the lure. Like, if he's not, like, why does he have to say that he is? I mean, it's Dre, because Dre is on mental watch right now. He had to be brought into court with paper clothing on. Okay, last time that I checked, he told the Popos that the Illuminati, the Secret Society, was after him because he was Blueface's brother. And then he has that eerie thing that he said, like, we just like, oh, no, bitch, that's scary. For him to say, well, if that, and he did not have a smile on his face. He was not joking. He was not laughing when he said that. And if that ain't your baby, you better claim it. Why would he say something like that? And now fast forward, we're seeing this, like, right? And it's sad. I mean, positive vibes, blessings, prayers going out to Dre right now, because it seems like he is going through a lot. Like, we don't wish anything bad. I'm just telling you like it is. I mean, and it seems like Blueface is listening, but why? And the only thing that makes sense is what we're discussing it, or it's the ultimate storyline, and we're just the fools in it, like the masses. You know what I'm saying? Like the people that everybody that's not in the inner circle. You know what I'm saying? In the inner circle, like, and I don't mean that broadly. I just mean in the loop, because we are on the outside looking in. So the insiders, right? Y'all. I don't know. I'm just tired of the back and forth, because I'm like, the possibilities is dwindling down, and like, and then Carlissa spoke on him like fostering, because remember, he was going to adopt Bonnie Lachey's son at one time. Okay. Carlissa spoke on him being like a fostering type of person too for children. They have a room set up for Junior, for God's sakes. When he gonna get in it? That's all I'm saying, y'all. Hold on, because I got it. Oh, I didn't know y'all was in it. I'm sorry, y'all. I had it blown up. What is up? What is up, you guys? Hey, y'all. I'm sorry about that. I didn't even see the comments. I didn't think nobody was gonna be up with me this early. What is up? Grand Rising, beloved Blunay, listening and multitasking. Most definitely. Good morning, Pensy. Welcome, you guys. Blue knows he's not Krishan Jr.'s father, in my opinion. Keep it going until he gets out. He's going to bleed her. Yeah, oh yeah, he's definitely going to do that. Making Dre look crazy. Yeah, y'all, he's really going through it mentally. Rise and shine. What is up, GG77? What is up? Happy Sunday, you guys. Remember Dre said he better claim Junior? Yes, that's that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. And it seems like he's listening, but why would he say that? And now, fast forward, he's going through something if he's on suicide watch and showing up to court with paper clothing on. I mean, that don't even, you know what I'm saying? That sounds crazy. So now Dre was in court saying because Blueface's brother, Illuminati, is trying to unalive him the other day. He did. He's still saying it. Because that was from the initial when he first got arrested. So he's still saying it. See that? Y'all, I don't know. It's just too much. Like you doing too much, or you're not doing enough. And you riding this fence like this, it's not a good look. You know, it's not a good look. Even Callissa's daughter went off, told Calissa to keep her out of it. Exactly. Please leave Callie out of it. She don't be bothering nobody. And she made it on Baddies. Or Baddies Gone Wild, one of the two. Krishana and Carlissa and Jaden on her hit list. Y'all. I believe that she knew that was Ronnie Baby. And day one, and from day one, Blue said it wasn't his. You remember. What is up, April? Good morning, you guys. Z-Bang was quiet as a church mouse on the panel. From day one, Blue said that Charles Barkley baby, yep, the guy down the street baby, Offset baby, he knew it wasn't his, yeah. Don't no man play like that, y'all. Don't no man, you can't just sweep that up under no rug. No. And you saying you're a crip, you ain't out there on these streets playing. Okay? Now the clout and chasing the bag and going viral, that's one thing. This ain't that. It was on the news. Oh, okay. Yeah, y'all. So you heard that man himself say he was bamboozled. He was blindsided. He got tricked into thinking Krishan was sprung and in love, and she plotted against your ass. That's Captain Obvious for you. He said she set up the labor and all that. He learned this and came and told us all this time. We've been sitting with the answer. Right? The ultimate fly on the wall was telling us. But yeah, y'all, I'm just like, is he yours or is he not? And the fact that she tried to use the same blueprint on Bino, right? The fact that she did that, it's like, bro, even though we got to see how this plays out and y'all two grown adults, but if she could just wake up and treat the next nigga just like he treated you, suck his toes just like he sucked yours, tattoo her body up and remove yours, just like she tattooed her body up for you, proclaiming your love like a never-ending story, like a Disney feature. Because I don't buy into the fantasy. I'm just sitting back for shits and giggles, basically. You'd be a fool, okay, if you took your rabbit ass back to that toxicity. You can do better than that, Blue. I'm telling you. Okay? I'm telling you. And I'm not even encouraging you to be out there like that, but there's 1,001 hoes. All right. You already got about 50 of them. So you know exactly where I'm coming from. Don't play with me like that. Don't play. Okay? You'd be a fool. Remember, we saw that leaked SDX tape between you and Krishan. And as far as Angela goes, she never switched up. That's the only thing about her. She never switched up. She been holding it down the whole time, regardless of what we was thinking about her, right? Some of y'all, most of y'all would have did the same thing for less. Okay? Knock it off. While y'all turning y'all nose up at the hoe. She was just solid. And that's what you need in your life, because regardless of them hooking up or not, they are friends, for Christ's sakes. They've known each other since they were freaking kids. Okay? Another thing is, she told y'all she don't give a F, and that she gonna be she lasted through 50-11 hoes. She been there since she was 14. Let me remind y'all. She been through 50-11 hoes. Okay? Over the past decade. That should tell you, okay, without even it coming out her mouth, that she's a dedicated bust down. And ain't nothing wrong with that. Okay? Y'all would give up your left titty and your right nut sack for somebody to hold you down while you in jail for damn near 2 years. Let's just be honest. Okay? That's the only difference. And look, y'all, now that I'm talking about that and got that out, this is what confuses me even more. Because y'all, just not but 2 months ago, was she not living in his home? Did he not try to make her stay there? Was he not willing to be with her not but 2 months ago? Fuck it, 3 months ago. Didn't they try to work it out? Wasn't there something about you was going to give her 40K to stay? Hey, that rhymes. 40K to stay. The fuck? You think you got y'all think we ain't catching like what y'all putting down? Like, you don't think we paying attention to the details? Like, the devil is in the details. Of course, blown A society gonna pay attention to the fucking details. We have to. The devil is in the details. God. Now I don't know how true it was that the 40K was averaging. I don't know, but that's what he was gonna give her. She done said it several times. Y'all go look up the lies. I just played them the other day. Better yet, do a replay. So this is what scares me. No, this is what confuses me. Because you were just willing to strike a deal with this woman, have her in your home, meaning that when you got out, you was going to come home to Krishan. Right? But it got fumbled, it got fucked up. Remember, the Twitch people came, she had all these strangers walking all up and through his house, setting up her motherfucking Twitch. As a matter of fact, you asked the Twitch employee, can you put Junior in the car? Girl, it was a whole fiasco. You left your child in the car, far as we concerned. Okay? We hear the baby wailing in the back, the whole 9 yards. Y'all remember what happened. The whole leak with the actual Twitch employees, like, are we supposed to leave? The fuck? It went wrong. She like, shit, I ain't about to stay in the house. I'm about to bust down to Tatiana. I ain't about to stay up in this house. 40K ain't about to keep me. And that's when she just showed her ass. And this is what Blueface was talking about. This is what he was so surprised. And I'm not taking anything away from Blueface and anything that he had to do. He's equally accountable, as far as you fucking ask me. But of course, we're going to hold more weight on the mother, on the woman from which, you know what I'm saying? But they're both equally responsible. If you had any knowledge that she was drinking, anything like that, if you were around her, which we know both of those are true, you can, yeah, it's Sunday. Yeah. The fuck? We know we don't stand, boo, tomatoes, tomatoes, boo, bitch, boo. Equally responsible. But y'all, look, let me see what you guys are saying in the comments. Remember, Krishan said Junior was Ronnie's son when he was first born. Then she said she was playing. Oh, really? I didn't know that. Oh my God. Yes. What is up? What is up, you guys? Good morning. Good morning. Zeus, the new Jerry Springer. He got locked up for talking. Ronnie got unalived for exposing the play. Krishan, Zeus, the same. They'll take your page down. Everything if you expose the, yeah. Yep. What's up, I Perez? You said it makes sense because on the last call they had together, she kept saying he messed up the plan. Yeah, and I think they still got some contracts, y'all. Remember? And I don't know, I can't find that soundbite of when they discussed it, but they still got a couple of contracts, if I'm not mistaken, together. So they are still tied financially, right? Contractually in something. So leave that open. It's not like they're never going to talk to each other again or be in the same room with each other. Let's have reality hit us, okay? No one is delusional. You said I saw right through Krishan's energy. She was full of it, looking looking like Gargamel from Smurfs Toothless Bandit. I remember Gargamel. That's crazy. Hey y'all, what is up, April? Blueface is going to help and claim Junior when he gets out because all of the stuff that's happened to this kid. Blue claiming he what? Wait a minute. You said Blue's claiming him knowing he's not his child. Yeah, remember Carlissa was hinting to that. Like the fostering type, you know, whether it was his or not, he still was going to be there. Well, they go, we waiting. He needs you now. You can get the wheels to turning, bro. But like I said, ever since then, I mean, fast forward, she done came out and Carlissa's adamant. I think she would have been the best candidate to get at least to get the ball rolling, right? That's the minimum. That's the bare minimum of what we ask. We ain't ask for miracles. We asking for the bare minimum. Carlissa could have got the ball to rolling. Okay. She would have had the appointment set up and all that. Y'all really think she's going to do something to the baby? Y'all really don't think she can have a logical and regular conversation with Krishan about a baby? Come on now. Come on. I mean, they did it before. Y'all don't remember when Krishan took the baby over there? Well, she hopped the fence. Let's not even get into that. Let's not even get into that. You said the devil's still using Krishan until he finds a new flunky. The situation is dangerous for Blue. You better sit down. You better sit down. Even Carlissa's daughter went off, told Carlissa, yep, keep her out of it. But let me show y'all. This is what she just recently, her last relationship was a train wreck. Okay? I mean, it was a catastrophe. And just like Wax said, he got his numbers up and a few other things. And then he skedaddled. What What fun? Ain't no fun in that. You don't get credit for that. Like, hold on, you guys. Let me pull this up. We just gonna look at a few. We gonna surf TikTok right quick, and I'm gonna show y'all the fuckery that we just went through. With her and Bino. The true love. Oh, I'm gonna get tattoos. I'm gonna get all the blue faces removed from here, 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 here. And I'm gonna get them all replaced with big block letters that say Bino's forever. All 7 of them. And you're gonna get that one right over your coochie that says, yeah. Yes. And then we're gonna get married. Y'all believe that? And every time they pulled up to the laser, she never went in and got the laser. You wanna know why? Because that shit hurt. It don't take no rocket scientist. You gotta go through several, and you know how dark that thing is on her face and how just like permanent that shit is? It hurts. That's why she didn't get it done. It didn't have nothing to do with nothing else. She could love Blueface to the moon and back. It was because it would hurt. Laser removal hurts. And it's a whole process. Once she started, she had to keep going back, keep going back. The skin goes through things, things happen, they come up. I don't want to say exactly what, because I don't know exactly what, but yeah. That's why every time they pulled up, she didn't want to. But let's go ahead. Wait, let's look at some of the clips. Then y'all be able to see what I'm talking about. Talking all this nonsense. Girl, please. Talking all this nonsense. And they still on that, will you marry me? Just because he had it. That's what I'm saying. Is this y'all storyline? Because if it is, it sucks. That's all I gotta say. We just gonna lay it out. And remember, this happened over a course of, I think, 3 weeks. I'm not even lying. I don't give a damn if it was 3 months. It's not enough time for you to go and rebrandish your body with somebody else's name that you like. Get. Hold on, y'all. I don't even have the words for it. I don't even got the words for it, y'all. All I can do is be the Captain Obvious in your life. All right? That's all I can do. Is be the Captain Obvious that you need. Now, we just going to look at a few clips just to refresh your memory of, and they're broke up. I'm just letting you know. Not saying there's no possibility. He was just laid up with his baby mama. So I'm going to be done with the story. If you go back to Krishan, I'm going to be done. Okay? I can tell you that much. Because you was just laid up with your baby mama. Didn't y'all just go to Disney World? I saw the video. So, yeah. No. You go back to this. And I'm talking about this situation. I'm not talking about nobody in particular. I'm talking about, nah, we ain't covering it. We ain't covering it. All right, y'all. I'm gonna go through a few of these clips so y'all can see. From the makeup to the breakup. Full buffoonery. Okay? It lasted all but a month, 6 weeks, 2 months. I don't give a fuck if it was 5 months.
Baby, I'm falling, 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 falling. Baby, I'm falling, 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 falling.
Probably some of the other car. I guess so.
This man used her. They used each other, but this man used her for followers. Exposed what's going on with Junior even more because he was quick to turn the camera to let us see him smoking with the baby in there. Like he was quick. He remember he held the camera when the police came. He panned over. Like this is a panning act, Nick. He liked to pan the camera over. Just clout chase, clout chase, clout chase. And he used her for the clout, for the bag, for the followers. I think one person was into the one and the other one wasn't as into. Like he was not that into you. He used you. I'm not saying he didn't like you. He didn't want to f you. He didn't enjoy your company. I'm not saying none of that. I'm saying this nigga was not in love with you. He was not about to get married. He laughing about it now. All right. Day after he leave you, he with it back with his baby mama. The same one who held up the bottle. Didn't she hold up the little medical bottle? Same one. I'm starting to think this is like like the thing, that's just how it is. Maybe we need to catch up. I don't know. Now there was a lie when she was like, "No, we just friends. We friends." They had dinner, but then the next thing you see, her head rested on his head. They in the bed. Like what? And I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with it. I'm just saying as far as this relationship, look, and you gonna come back out here and go to this mess? And I'm trying to show you how easy it was for her to do the same thing that she did to Blue, or with Blue, rather. Full accountability for both of them. They are equal. Don't never let me think I'm taking a side over Blue. I'm just trying to point out the obvious, y'all. This is why you found 10 possible prospects, because there were 10 possible prospects. And you thought you was the only one and there was going to be no possible prospects. So much so that you had to dumb down your pride. Okay. And you came straight out and just told us. We just watched the video of you telling us how you got fooled by the setup queen. Allegedly. Okay. Hold on. Let me play another video for you guys. I'm trying to paint a picture here. Krishan has found true love with Hood Trophy Bino. Give it another week or two, I promise you, she would have had Bino over her motherfucking nose. She would have had Bino across the other cheek. She was about to do it, y'all. Oh, and according to the leak, right? According to the leak from the group chat, she was Prego. We don't even know about that, right? Remember, that was up in the air. I don't know about that, but it may just be regular weight gain. Something else could be causing the weight gain. You know what I'm saying? All right, y'all. Let me see. Hold on. Okay, so that went from this to this. So remember, they broke up. Oh, I should have showed the baby mama right here because that's how her hair was. Damn. Anyways, we'll get back to that, y'all. Hold on. No, we'll come back to that. Hold on. Yeah, Blueface. Yeah, you going to have to come. You going to have to come all the way over, brother, and get the ball to rolling, so we can get Junior into that room. And y'all, you talking about adoption? You ain't got to be blood for adoption. Nah, you ain't got to be blood for an adoption. So let's get the ball to rolling. Hold on, y'all. Let me see which one I wanted to play. Because then after that, they break up. This is on September 18th. This ain't that long ago. Okay?
Nigga.
Oh, you love?
Did we break up or not? Did you pack your shit or not? Fuck is you posting that shit, bro? Nigga, don't hug me.
Bro, what is your problem?
You know my problem, my nigga. You want me air it out?
Anyway, my girl said y'all cute.
We cute, but we ain't that cute, nigga.
So, you know,
why you
publicly?
Oh, you love?
Nigga.
Oh, you love?
Did we break up or not? Did you pack your shit or not? Fuck is you posting that shit, bro? Nigga, don't hug me.
Bro, what is your problem?
You know my problem, my nigga. You want me air it out?
Anyway, my girl said y'all cute.
We cute, but we ain't that cute, nigga.
So, you know,
why you
publicly?
And you hear him, and you hear him say publicly, y'all cute together. Now, remember, y'all, with the leak from the group chat from the content creator, remember? In that leak, she said that he left her stranded, remember? He left her stranded, and she had to go pick up Krishan. That's in and around this time, y'all. I'm thinking, I'm just trying to put it together. But if you guys remember, let me see. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. Because remember, in the leak, she said that Bino left her stranded and that Krishan called Hot Tea Hot Chocolate to come and get her. She said it was 5 hours both ways. She didn't show no respect. She didn't give no gas money. She didn't say thank you, give her no hug, no daps, none of that. She ended up being a babysitter while Krishan went to the studio. So the reason why this is the video right here of her in the studio, because you want to know why? You want to know why they're going back and forth? Because she crashed the studio. She knew where they were going. Now, I don't know if they conversated or not, communicated or not, But I can bet my bottom dollar that she was not supposed to be there. Or he didn't know that she was coming at this time. This is why they're clashing. This is why they're at odds while they're at the studio. Now, in one of the videos at a certain part, she says, don't play the beat. I'll tear all this shit down. And he says, and I'll call the police. And she said, call him. Y'all remember? That's why she was on 100. That's why she was on 100. Borderline. Feels like I'm going to lose my mind. Yep. They pushing her over the borderline. And I'm thinking this is what she was talking about when you put 2 and 2 together. And remember, but the thing about it is, I may be wrong. Let me just put that out there. I may be wrong because I'm thinking, remember, where did she watch the children at? Because we can hear the children in these videos. So did Hot Tea, Hot Chocolate watch the babies? Remember, she said that she wanted to watch. Let me just pull it up. Remember, she said she wanted to watch the babies, which was Luella and Krishan Jr. at the time. She said she wanted to watch them at her home, if I'm not mistaken. I'm about to pull it up. But did she end up watching them at the studio or not at all? I don't know. Wait a minute. Hold on, you guys. It should be real easy. If I didn't delete it, I doubt that I deleted it. But let me just pull it up. And I'm going to get back to the chat as well. Thank you guys so much for tapping into Blonay Got Tea, you guys. Smash that like button. Share out this live, you guys, so that we can get into the algorithm. You have already given us a good push into the algorithm. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. But push that like. It lets them know that it's popping over here. Okay? And that's what we want. Hold on. Let me see. What did I say I was pulling up? Oh, let me see. Let me see if this is it. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to see if I have her is it playing?
Oh my gosh, I'm so nervous. Why am I nervous? I'm nervous too.
No, that ain't it. Oh, y'all. What does this say? Previous 7 days. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Previous 7 days. We may have to look it up on. Okay, I'm just gonna look it up right quick, you guys. Okay, because I did have it, but I can't find it. So let's just pull it up on. I'm just gonna pull it up on Reddit. Hold on, because I want y'all to see what I'm talking about. And then I'll pull that back up because I got to pull it up on Reddit right quick. How y'all do? Let me know what time it is in your neck of the woods, y'all. Right here on the West Coast, it is 6:48 a.m. I hope you guys are enjoying your Sunday morning, afternoon. Check in with me. Let me know what time it is in your neck of the woods. Rep your city, rep your state, rep your set. Tap in, you guys. Let's get into this. Let me see. Okay, hold on. I think it's like, oh, no, you know what? I think it's, let me see, is it over? 4. Okay, let me see. No, y'all, hold on. I'm about to go to Instagram and go to Capping for Likes because that's where I got it from initially. And I just want you to see because I know I'm misquoting her, but I know that's what she said, like the gist of what she said. It may not be exactly what she said, but I wanted to go ahead and just pull it up so y'all can see. All right, hold on, let me pull it up. I'm just gonna go on Instagram right quick. Yeah, yes, Mr. Blueface. Okay. We gonna need for you to, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna need for you to remain smarter than a fifth grader and keep cripping alive. Okay? Keep cripping alive. Make America crip again. And you can start off by saving Junior, helping Junior. Okay, hold on, y'all. I would love for him to see his room. That's the only room we've seen evidence of. You know what I'm saying? That's all we have to hang on to is the room we saw that I think Papa Blue posted. Where is it, y'all? Let's see. Uh-oh. Okay, here it go, y'all. Hold on. I'm about to bring it up for you guys. Thank you so much, you guys, for tapping in. I'm about to get to the chat too as well. Let me go ahead and pull this up for you. Oh, okay. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, we're gonna have to tell you that Blueface, we need for you to make America crip again. Okay. All right, so let me bring this up for you guys so we can just go back through this. All right, so let me pull this up. Chastity is withering away, stressed behind a Krishan. She was just out at the booking for Tasiki. She had her little yellow outfit on. Out partying with her sister. I think her sister. I don't even know where Taseki had a booking at, but it was lit wherever it was at. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and get into these. Hold on. Now, this is what she had to say. And I'm thinking this is in and around the time that Krishan was at the studio with Bino. And that's where it really went down at. I think it went down prior to that because of what this woman is saying in these leaked private group chats that was leaked. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into this. Hold on, y'all. Let me blow it up. It says leaked messages from HTHC's private group about her experiences with Krishan, horrible behavior, and rock-hard bloggers and fans have been crashing out lately over the message, and now we see why. Okay, it says Krishan's biggest support blogger even sees the neglect and disrespect And that's what we've been saying. Exactly. All right, so I think this is the first page. Let's go ahead and get into this. We're just gonna like kind of scroll through it because we've already been through it. So I don't want to bore y'all, but there is a part in here. Let's just start at the beginning. Did any hear that Krishan is prego? Let me make sure this, yeah, she is, see? And this is HTHC saying she is. She said in front of me, give me some Henny. I'm getting rid of this baby. Now, remember, you have to do your own research, and you guys have to keep an open mind because I'm leaving it up to you. If you believe the words that are coming out of her mouth in this private group chat, then this is not good. Okay. If you don't believe it, then it's just entertainment, right? Win-win. Okay. So let's go ahead and get into this. Now she continues and says, that's what she says. Now, if she meant it, I don't know. But yeah, she said, I heard it. She says, we don't even know if she is prego. I only heard her say it. Don't mean it's true. She's an impulsive liar, lie for no reason, volunteering. Somebody else pops in and says, somebody said her first time sleeping with Bingo, aka Hood Trash, was after CJP. So Krishan Jr.'s birthday party, right? Let's keep going. Lies. It was before that. HTHC says, it's footage of her naked in a hotel. Somebody says it was before that. Oh, she says it was before that. Somebody else says nasty, just nasty. She chimes back in and says, hey, Pages, don't miss a beat. She drinking a lot too. So this is somebody, she must hang out with her. She don't have to hang out with her a lot, but she must hang out with her, right? She definitely has a personal relationship, hang out. I mean, you had her watch your baby. So, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. It says the sad reality, sis, is that a lot of this generation is playing hopscotch with their bodies these days. It's like they don't give a F if they catch an STD. It's like Russian roulette, and that is SAF, sad AF. I don't pay attention to his other women because most men she deal with like that. Blueface, Roy. She likes people, baby daddies. What are we not understanding? LOL. It's not them, it's her. So she's saying all of this in a private group chat, you guys, okay? See, Krishan and the Frog are on live. Miss y'all, have a good night. I'll be back, okay? Let me see. He's still making a joke out of her, I see. And HTH, she says, and is. I just left. Okay, here it go. And HTH, she says, and is. I just left her because I didn't agree to go to no studio. It was all too much. It was all just too much. I feel so different after today. Somebody said, I feel that. I don't understand. That man could clearly care less about her. HTHC says he left her stranded. Did I not say she said that? She goes on to say, because I didn't agree to go to no studio. Somebody else says, was she mad? She says she called me to bring her to Cali. And then when I got there, she switched it up to go to the studio. Y'all see what I'm saying? She wasn't supposed to be at the studio. He left her stranded. I guess in Vegas. I don't know. She said it took 5 hours up and back. Well, up and back or whatever. I don't know. She said it took 5 hours. She said it took 5 hours. Like you have to go get her and then drive back to LA. 5 hours up and back. And she couldn't even get a shoulder lean out that. She couldn't even get a dap, a thank you, a hoodwink, a nod, gas money. Nigga, an In-N-Out burger, some Chick-fil-A. Nada, zilch, zero, stingy with De Niro. Might buy you crisp, but that about it. Might like your wrist, but that about it. Just ungrateful. No consideration. Inconsiderate. Selfish. So this is what I'm saying, y'all. She just popped up out at that studio. I bet my bottom dollar she did. She had her come get her. And I don't even know. I don't know, y'all. That's just my theory. That's just my theory. Because he probably was like, oh, yeah, if you can get there. He left her stranded. HTH, says, she called me to bring her to Cali. And then when I got there, she switched it up to go to the studio and watch the kids. If what? She got the nerve of a bum too. And Marsh was not lying when she said, you think your don't stink. You think you better than the program. And you still feel that way, Marsh. So I don't understand. Like you definitely have to dumb down part of yourself. Or you ain't real. And we ain't never gonna believe you again. That's it and that's all. You biting your tongue a lot. You grinding them teeth, buddy. When you were we saw you and Sky hanging out. The two punching bags. We saw y'all. Anyways, y'all, let's get back to the private chat leak that gives us insight into in and around the time Bino and Krishan broke up. Allegedly, he left you stranded. That's why she was like, did you pack your bag? Did you pack your shit? Did you pack your bag? Did you pack your shit? That's why she was going all in like that. She was just on 10. Because guess what? That adrenaline was running because she just popped the fuck up. Have y'all ever popped the fuck up on somebody? You know, your adrenaline running, like, yeah. And you down for whatever, ready for whatever, like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm just saying, y'all. Now, look, let's get back to this. She says, she called me. Oh, okay. And I told her, no, I'll watch them at my house. She didn't even care about the videos. She told him to post it. She said she was going live when she got there, and now they live. You see that? Just like when she went to her Finsta account, her burner account, and DM'd Ronnie Subway. Go live. Now, nigga. Now it's up to you to, you know what I'm saying, put your perspective on it and tell me, if, that sounds like something that could happen. Only you know what I'm saying? You're going to give your own perspective. But that's what it sounds like to me. That's what it sounds like to me, y'all. I mean, I don't know if you believe Ronnie or not. I do. Because this is the thing. And I say this all the time. Like, are they telling the truth or not? We don't know. But what we do know is everybody ain't lying. So what does that mean? Somebody telling the truth. And the thing that people are saying are echoing the same things. It's almost verbatim, the things that they are saying, which only solidifies in my head that there's some truth to the rumors, truth or tea, right? Now, let's go on. She says, and they live now. And now they live. She don't care about genuine love and support. That's how Blueface got bamboozled. He thought she cared about genuine love. It's an act. And she can perform it over and over and over again. Now, I'm not saying she's not in love because that's her perspective. I don't know her heart. You understand me? She may really be in love or at least think she's in love. And that's enough. That's enough for a person when they can bring about their own reality. So whether it's true or not, we don't know. But bitch, that didn't feel the same way. And that's why you got stranded, allegedly. That's why you had to find another right there, allegedly. But then again, he sent a car for her. She still could have popped up. You feel me? The point I'm trying to make is he left her stranded. He did not take her willingly to that student. I mean, he may have knew she was gonna pop up. I mean, come. Maybe she was on the phone like, yeah, nigga, I'm finna drive up, nigga. And he was like, oh, you pull up. Daffy Duck, he always laughing. We don't know. They switch up on us in a minute, right? So we ain't gonna put no trust into their ass. But y'all, don't it sound about right? It sound about right. Okay, now let's go to the next page. But this is what I wanted y'all to see. I'll read one more, but this is what I wanted you guys to see. She's so ungrateful, unappreciative, and just, ugh. Somebody said, I'm sorry, HCAC. You said, I'm not even going to start on the babies. Luella was crying for hours, starving, no bottle, no food, no nothing, no socks, no blanket, no onesie, no pacifier, no bottle, no finger foods, no Gerber, nothing. Babies eat chips. Not a chip, not a cheddar, not a Cheeto in sight. Not a Cheeto puff in sight. The fuck? You couldn't get no Cheeto puffs, bitch? You should have got some Cheeto puffs, ho. And she up here talking about DoorDash and all that. Girl, I would have just been called DoorDash and went to the store. She would have turned around, I would have been gone. As soon as I seen them kids wasn't eating, it would have been a motherfucking misunderstanding. Immediately, something was going to get done. You gain a lot of respect like that, but you lose a lot of friends that way. So don't ask me what I think. Not a cheese puff in motherfucking sight. Because I know babies that young, they can eat a damn cheese puff. They just gnaw it down till it just get down. I mean, yes. I mean, if worst came to worst, like we didn't have no food, but you're going to sit Luella up to the table and give her something to eat. That baby can eat. Y'all could have smashed up anything and gave it to her. Y'all didn't have not a cup of noodles? No. That's just straight up trifling, girl. If what this woman is saying is true, and I'm leaning towards betting the horse on it and betting the farm on what she's saying, I'm kind of contemplating, but I'm ready to bet the farm. She said she was on the phone the whole time. Don't we remember how she was when she was in Queen Harry, LA? They was like, hey, that people can hear you. Hey, you're on live. Hey, excuse me. She was oblivious. She didn't hear a thing. She just kept no social cues at all. That was blatant. No, she didn't. She was oblivious, y'all. That means she didn't eat. She wasn't even aware. We all saw it. We can't erase it. She said she was on the phone the whole time because Sean Jesus was just on the bed. He was just on the bed. Like he just be in the stroller. The Rosemary baby stroller. I hate that stroller. I promise you. It's been the butcher, the baker, and the candlestick maker. It's been the nanny. Okay? Sheesh. It's been the warmth because she just refused to put socks on the baby. Meanwhile, she's standing there fully clothed with a hoodie on. Just insanity. Anyways, y'all, Krishan Jesus was just on the bed. I picked him up and hugged him so tight. Girl, you should have carried him out and left. You should have carried him out and left. I'm just kidding. I don't want to put that out there. We're going to play it nice. I'm just kidding. But I'm just saying, you guys, in a perfect world, I don't want to encourage anybody to go against the law. All right. She said, kissed him, everything. I love that. He said, where are the kids at now? She said, they're with her at the studio. So that is the reason why we can hear them in the back. And she don't go back there. That live was a good minute. And she never leaves. She never breaks or anything. And Chastity, you all right with this? Talking about, I'm going to hook up with my little... Oh, I forgot, y'all. I forgot. Y'all been doing this. This ain't nothing new. I forgot. We're not going to let no veins pop out our neck. They do this back and forth. It's like clockwork to them. It's like breathing. It's like breathing, girl. Okay? Yeah, y'all. So she says, I got my own car. She wanted me to get in the car. He called for her. And I was like, no, I need to be in my own car just in case I need to leave. And it sounded like she left. Or maybe, I don't know if she went to the studio. I don't know. I don't think she went to the studio. She said R is for Roy. I don't know what that means. She said she tried to butter him up so she can freeload at his house. And I think he sent the flight. I got off the phone with Bravo and Cree. So that's all. That's what I wanted y'all to see. Okay, the main part. You guys can go look this up. This is right there on Capping for Likes again, and that's on Instagram, y'all. Okay, so you can go back and go back through that. But I just wanted to show you guys that. I just wanted to show y'all that. Crazy, huh? Let me see what you guys are saying in the comments. Hold on. He said Krishan got bad juju. Everyone looks out of place. AJ said they got Ronnie unalive her. I don't know where she's going with that. Exactly, y'all. Krishan loves people's husbands and baby daddy. Yeah, she likes that conflict. Didn't I tell you guys that it has to be constant conflict wherever she's at? She thrives off of it. If it's not conflict, she don't want it. So what causes the most conflict in somebody, baby daddy, baby mama? She liked that shit. The baby mama going back and forth with her. She likes that. Allegedly, from what I see. You said that new song Juvenile got called, he talking about Krishan. Or they said he talking about Krishan. What is up, Haley? You said Blueface rejected her, so she planned with Bino and made Bino call her like they're getting back together. Yeah, the real clownery gonna come at that homecoming and after he get out and start really, really showing out. Okay, he really, really gonna be showing out. I wonder who putting AJ. I wonder who putting AJ up consequences pending. She's being held ransom. She looks so scared to me. They must have threatened her. What you mean? I just saw her on her live. She was just out. What happened? Yeah, y'all. Deshaun blamed it on Taseki when she set Blue up. They were still cool with that. Yeah, you know, yeah, girl. We just gonna go with they flow because they've been sisters for a long time. This is how they interact. This is their thing. They literally annihilate each other on social media. Okay, police in my living room because you gave them info. That's why I keep a backup plan up under my pillow. The fuck. That's what they do. Okay. I tell Cushy is so delusional. Rashawn don't love nothing but money. Exactly. Rashawn will rob, steal, and jealous for money. She self-sabotages herself for fame and misfortune. And that's the sad part that she self-sabotages herself. I mean, I spoke truth to them. Yeah, y'all. And she tried the same thing on Bino, y'all. She tried the same thing on Bino. And that shit didn't work. She tried the same thing on Bino. The enablers, yes. She tried the same thing on Bino, the same thing she was doing with Blueface, and it didn't work. You got to come up with a different blueprint. Now I feel like it was a clout chase, and because he's a rapper also, because I don't know about Figgy and K Swab, I don't know if they were rappers too as well, but there wasn't as much clout, and they wasn't like out there like she was with Bino. This was a truly clout chase, right? And whether she was in love or not, sprung and believable is neither here nor there. Because girl, you was acting like it, okay, and you was doing a bang up job. Let me congratulations, because we believed you. And this is your mo. This is your method of operation. This is how you are. This is how you work. Oh, I love you. You're my. I'm gonna get you tatted everywhere. And you only 25, girl. You got about 8. Got about 12 more men to go, girl. You gonna get tatted up every time, every 4 months. I mean, every 4 weeks. Because if we would have gave you a good 30 more days, you would have had Beano tattooed over your shit. You would have been looking crazy. You would have been looking crazy. Because you wasn't gonna get all that lasered off. You said you was gonna cover it with big block letters. You would have been looking crazy. So I think that breakup saved you from a fate worse than death. All right. And that would have been Beano's tattoos over Blueface's tattoos. That would have been a horrible sight. Hold on, y'all. Let me bring this up. Because she tried to play Beano just like she played this is the formula. This is the formula, y'all. This is the formula. Hold on, let me play this video. I'm gonna show you how she tried to play Beano same way.
Welcome to TikTok Tales. I'm Lisa Bonet. Are y'all ready for the messy in these streets? Let's go.
You a blood, crip, whatever. Come on.
10 hours ago, what the fuck? You was not crying about that. Now you finna play that victim shit. You was not crying about that.
Fuck that victim shit.
Oh my goodness, kid.
It's either that or I turn up on you and it's bad. Like, what do you mean?
I'm not gonna be selfish right now and make it a thing. I'm just gonna.
It's a thing, yo.
Chill and
You doing too much.
move on. What you talking about? I be letting her think like, yeah, they did it to you first, so you should just go crazy. Like, no, you should use your words, talk, say where shit went wrong, and then come to a conclusion. What the fuck? Antagonizing somebody is not a reason for them to like start breaking shit and wigging out and socking people. No, you're wrong. You're a part of the problem. Somebody antagonize me, I'm gonna tell them, hey, I don't like when you do this. You should stop. Okay. I'm gonna tell them again, hey, I tried to tell you already, I don't like when you do that. You should stop. Okay. The third time, then I'm gonna react like her. Hers, like, no, it's just selfish. Like, oh, no.
Get off of me, nigga.
Bruh, do you want to be on me or you want to be off me? You pick, bruh. No. You woke me up to do this shit.
Yeah, to tell everybody I said, fuck you. Don't touch me.
Are you friends now?
Nigga, don't bat me up either.
What the fuck?
Tell them.
Oh, you love?
Publicly?
Are we in love?
Nigga.
Are we in love?
Did we break up or not? Did you pack your shit or not? Nigga, don't hug me.
Bro, what is your problem?
You know my problem, my nigga. You want me air it out? What's my feelings? Y'all thinking I'm gonna get up
I wouldn't think that.
and did.
I'm happy you.
I'll break everything in this motherfucking so I do. Bully me if you want. Tell her to look. I got something. No,
Play the fucking song.
I don't want to hear it.
Play the song.
No.
So I can play
No,
it.
because he know his shit will be broken. This
And if you do that, you gonna be in jail.
So what?
I'm gonna let you
Lock
call
me
the
up.
police.
Lock me up.
Oh, we
Lock
got
me
locked
up.
up.
Use your words. Speak. And then go crazy.
Listen, Goofy, be careful what you wish for, okay? Because you just might get it. They already got a petition out for CPS to be knocking on your door. Slowy, I swear she didn't get no gold stars in preschool.
Yeah.
Is it still
And
in?
I give him all my money. And I give him all my money.
And she give you all that. Okay.
And here she go with the Blueface blueprint. Thing is, everybody ain't Blueface.
Have you cheated on all your boyfriends?
No.
It's a goddamn lie. I knew that already. I knew that.
I do cheat.
Have sex with anybody on baddies?
No.
Lying bitch. The last time you went to Baltimore, did you have sex with anybody?
No.
Lying bitch.
What the fuck? I didn't fuck nobody in Baltimore, bro. You sleeping? Like I'm in mommy and auntie mode right now.
So looks like she has to stay in a room. I go Gambo.
Oh, I ain't say I was doing all that.
Yeah, you are.
Well, look, it's a lot of fun for us to have me and the babies.
Yeah, movie time, snacks, popcorn.
I don't know about that time. I'm talking about going to the water, to the beach, you know?
Snow Beach in Vegas, huh?
Yes, it is.
Snow Beach in Vegas.
Nah.
Only water you're gonna get is the water show.
Meanwhile, Bino is out with his son having quality time without Krishan, as he should. Meanwhile, Krishan, as clueless as ever, never reached the room, is still trying to weasel her way into his plans, okay? It looks like you were X'd out, all right? He knows how to spend quality time with his children, attentive to his children. In this instance, one thing I can say is he's given his son his undivided attention. It's called quality time, Krishan. You know, what you should be doing with your own child, but you don't know how. I smell rejection.
All you people saying, oh, you was her, you told her you loved her. What? Does that ever make it okay to steal somebody's car? Like, and drive it across the country to give it to their
You
mom?
already know I bring you the messy from these social media streets, while my POV brings the tea and the smoke. Thanks for tapping into your daily dose of new media news. Real, not fake.
Somebody is not.
So you saw that video on the blueprint that did not work, but that's her MO. That's the setup. That's what she does. Yes, everything is smoke and mirrors. Yes, exactly. You say Marsh looks unhappy to me around there. Yeah, because they faking the funk. Can't be herself. Bino said what's broke can't be fixed. Yeah, you got to read between the lines when these men are speaking. Okay? Because regardless of what you're thinking, and men don't just, you know what I'm saying, walk around saying certain things. I agree. Never look at the surface of all this. Yeah, all this is diabolical. Yeah, y'all. So another thing that I noticed while we're talking about things that I noticed is that I also feel that she chose Bino to do all this and specifically chose Bino, even though they came across paths with, I forgot how they met, but I think it was the gospel album or something like that. I get that. But the reason why she chose to go all in and choose Bino to be with, to me, because we know this wasn't real. Okay, we know this wasn't real because we've seen the blueprint that she used on Blueface. It's identical, and it didn't work. But I feel like she chose Bino because everything is strategic. Everything is for a reason. Just like she chose Bravo, it could have been a million people in the row. People are like, "What's wrong with her working with Bravo?" Look, it's 1,000,001 people that she could have worked with. It had to be her manager. Why did it have to be Blueface's ex best friend? And he's his ex best friend because he slept with Bravo's allegedly baby mama, which is a great reason why not to be friends. But I'm just saying that it's the intent of someone's actions. Girl, why Bravola? You just chose him because he's Blueface's ex, and you always trying to take jabs. Y'all take jabs back and forth, trying to make each other jealous, trying to get one up, but yet trying to stay connected because you want that toxicity back. It's called toxic ties. Yeah, it's a thing. So just to have that connection to him, if not to be with him, is good enough for you. And vice versa. Now I don't know what Blueface is going to do. That's yet to be seen. I mean, fair exchange ain't no robbery. We just going to let that play out. But we see what you're doing, girl. All right. And I think she chose Bino because Bino is Soulja Boy's artist. And I hate to repeat myself, but remember when he took down those posts, not the ones of them together when they broke up. I'm talking about initially when they were still together. He was dropped from Soulja Boy's label, and he took down like 3 or 4 posts. All 3 or 4 posts that he took down referred to him dating Blueface's baby mama and referred to Soulja Boy. As a matter of fact, 2 of them were like covers to like a magazine. Yeah. And it was Krishan on the front. He never put those back up. He never put those back up. And I think she was trying, this was a jab, a straight aim at Blueface. I don't feel like Bino was chose randomly. Let me bring this up for you guys. Hold on so you guys can see. Let's go ahead and get into this. Let me just bring this up for you guys. Hold on. Because I want you guys to see exactly what I'm talking about. Now, Blueface was sued in a civil lawsuit, a defamation lawsuit, and he lost. Now, the person that did the lawsuit against him was Soulja Boy's baby mama. And it all started, and I didn't pull this up. I'm about to pull up the case, but I didn't pull up the reason. I'm just going to let y'all know. This is what happened in a nutshell. Blueface claimed that he had slept with Soulja Boy's baby mama at the time. Her name is Jacqueline Martinez. A day before the baby shower, whenever that was, whoever, wherever, that's what happened. Okay. They got into a real bad back and forth, and she sued him and won $123,000. Now, you remember I highlighted yesterday or the other day how Krishan just threw Blueface under the bus. All right. Pulled him, drug him right through the gutter lane, and left him for DEAD. Okay, or for the DEA or the FBI or the LAPD to run up in his cellie. And you guys can go look that up. He on K2, he doing this, he losing his mind up in there, he can't handle it. Meanwhile, this man is about to get out, looks like big, stronger, and more enlightened than ever. He done took a whole college courses in fine arts, so many units, whatever he took, there was a graduation held. Okay. And he can't handle it. He did it. Last time that I checked, I don't know how his restaurant is doing, but I know it's still live and it's open. Seems like his family is holding him down. Seems like he has gained somewhat of a level head. And you up here wishing this man, talking about this man's going out of his mind, this and this and that. Maybe with your energy, that's what it was. Maybe he got around some better energy. People that really, really love him and genuinely care about him. The ones that he was at odds with, like his mama. Like, right? Let's go ahead and look this up. And I really think that you did this on purpose because of the link to Blueface. Hold on, y'all. Let me go ahead and read this for you guys, if you guys aren't aware of this. And then I want to go into the feud that went back and forth with Blueface. They're long-standing ops. Okay, y'all? All right, hold on. Let me make sure you guys can hear me. Okay. You say, I don't think none of them trust each other. Exactly. Exactly. All right, so let's go ahead and get into this article right quick so I can show you guys exactly what I'm talking about. Just like HTHC pointed out the fact that she likes to go after a certain type of man. She likes for them to chase her. She goes after people's baby daddies. Okay, for some reason, that combination, that friction and that toxicity and that conflict that comes along with baby mamas, and you know what I'm saying? Not with all, but you guys understand what I'm saying. Like, these are fresh. Like, Bino's baby mama, yes, he has 3 or 4, but the most recent one, the baby, only 6 months. All right, we just saw them in bed together. They was just at Disney World. He's hanging out with his children. That means contact, communication with the baby mama. I don't know what world y'all live in. And 9 times out of 10, depending on the relationship that you have with your baby daddy or your baby mama, it's easy to find yourself back in the bed with them. Come on now, y'all. Come on. Come on now, y'all. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and get into this and what went down. All right, between Soulja Boy's baby mama at the time in December of 2023 and Blueface, y'all. Okay, this is when reality meets reality. Okay, reality online is very, very, very different from the reality when you log out, right? and you're in your living room, you're in your office, right? That is the reality, okay? When your kids run up to you, when your dog run up to you, when you got to go do this and go do that, right? That's your reality, okay? You realize you got to go take a That's as real as it gets, all right? So this is what happens when reality meets reality. Let me go ahead and get into this, you guys. I'm going to blow up a little bit so you guys can see. Hold on. All right, Blueface has been ordered to pay Jacqueline Martinez, the girlfriend of Soulja Boy, a default judgment of over $123K in a defamation lawsuit. The judgment was issued after Blueface has failed to respond to the lawsuit filed in December 2023, which claimed he made false social media statements about Martinez and Soulja Boy's child. Yeah, what you say online can get you trouble in real life and hit your real pockets, not your monopoly money. Not that fake shit you're talking about. Okay? A real dent in your pocket. And this is what happened, you guys. And he lost. So I guess because you're connected to WAC 100, you decided to take the game's advice and just not show up and think it's a fucking joke? Is that what we're talking about? Because you didn't show up. Or you failed to respond to the lawsuit. Same difference. And you lost. Martinez stated that the false claims caused her emotional stress, anxiety, and depression. There you have it. And California is the state to do it in. I don't know why y'all playing with people. I don't know why y'all playing with people. Okay? Now, hold on, you guys, because let's go ahead and go into Soulja Boy and Blueface. So I can just show you the dynamic. And you just so happen to end up with Soulja Boy's artist. So you wanted to rub that in his face, do music with him. He did songs for you, la-di, like la-di-da, like, oh man. There's no Cinderella ending in this, okay? This is a mess. All right? The pumpkin, it's already changed. It's already changed back into a pumpkin. The fuck? Hold on, y'all. Let me bring up this video. And I'm going to show you, because they've been going at each other's neck, still going at each other. Okay? I bet you when they get out, they're going to go at each other. He was supposed to fight NLE Choppa too. You guys remember that? The back and forth? I forgot why they didn't fight. I'm talking about in a ring. Yeah. Let's see, you guys. Hold on. Let me see. Okay. I want you guys to tap into the Blueface and the Soulja Boy fight, okay? Just to give some texture and substance to what I'm talking about so you guys can understand these links that she keeps having. Y'all, this is not by coincidence. It's by design. And regardless of the part that Blueface played, that don't make nothing else less true or more true. Like, and we looking at it from our eyeballs. You don't have to tell me anything. I'm going by what I see. Remember, they have to push record and post. Remember that. Instagram, Snapchat, Twitch, Kick. You have to push go live. You have to push go. Or you have to push, you have to push go live. You have to push record. And then you have to end it. So there's 3 steps. You got to start it, you got to end it, and then you have to post it. You have to push post. Yeah. That's what these people put out there. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and get into this. Now I am taking you guys back to the hood, all right? Like the 90s, but it's necessary. It's necessary. Because history repeats itself. And it's always important to know your history, especially even if it's recent history. This only goes back a couple years, y'all, but still now, like today, like, hold on. You guys take a listen.
Yeah, it's your boy Dollars. Spence in the cup. It's the reaction. I'll be finished moving.
Blueface is the same type of niggas like he, you feel me, do shit for clout at the same time too. But I feel like how this shit all started was real like it started with music. Now that niggas talking about, you feel me, running fades and this and that. You feel me, bro? Like
yeah.
But on the music side though, yeah, Soulja Boy got more hits though, you feel me, for sure.
Yeah, that's why Chick Smooth shot to him. He was like, man, we don't need no verses, no music. Let's get some verses like this or some comedy. Cause there ain't gonna no way Blueface gonna win a verses with Soulja Boy. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
That shit is not gonna happen, bro.
In the interview, you know what you did? You got on live. I'm gonna stick dick in her. I'm gonna stick dick in her. Fuck you.
Here you go. Here we go. That's
where did that come about?
So that hurt your feelings that bad.
No, it didn't hurt my feelings. They just let me know what a nigga really on. And I already fucked your baby mama. So the fact that you took it there, oh yeah, I already beat you to the punch. So check it out. Check it out, right? Go ahead.
Just wanna hop on here and pop it, right?
Yeah.
Why did you talk about old shit, bro?
What's old about your BM? Sucking my dick.
Why did you talk about shit before she even met
you? Nigga, I fucked your baby mama the day before your baby showers.
What the fuck?
Why are you on here? So you on here popping it like that? So
I didn't fuck your BM the day before your baby showers.
Check this out, right? What you want, my nigga? You want a cookie?
What you like? Yeah, what you like?
You want a cookie? Let's get Blueface a cookie in a motherfucking hat.
I ain't gonna lie though, that's crazy though. But at the same time, you know, so them like yo, that's one thing, bro. You bring one of these girls in this shit, they gonna be skeezing. Depends what type of girl they are. You know? I'm telling you, my boy, they gonna be skeezing.
Yeah, nah, they be wild sometimes. They be wild.
Yeah.
I ain't even see this. You feel me? Like this is
you fucking bitch. So what,
bro? This is
yeah. There you go. Admit that shit.
That is.
No, I'm saying. So you fucking.
Admit that shit.
So you fucking bitch. So
let your bitch out.
Nigga, you don't want to get down, nigga.
So wait. So that's true that Blueface that be clapping a lot of they shorties, bro. Cause you feel me, like. That's crazy.
Yeah.
You don't want to get down, nigga.
I had your bitch giving it up.
Nigga, what about your bitch though? Why you crying about Offset that's fucking your bitch?
You never touched my bitch.
Why you crying about Offset that's fucking your bitch?
You wanna know why I did that?
Why you do that?
Because the bitch get on here topping it. Making up lies. I'm gay, I'm this.
Like I said, every time Blueface talks, I'm about to cry.
I know nigga, that's police shit, nigga.
How?
So you snitching now? So you a snitch now?
I thought you could only snitch to the
pop. Nah, but nah, that is crazy though. He dead just air out. He's like, nah, what? Nigga also killed my cause you feel me? Like you gotta look at it like nigga Blueface don't be liking that shit he be saying. Supposedly when niggas be saying he be clapping niggas, you feel me? So don't get mad, my boy.
Yeah, like that was a good little comeback though. I ain't gonna lie.
Soulja felt that. Look at his face.
Soulja.
So you just hop out. You just say.
I thought you could only snitch to the police. So long as you just
running around telling niggas business. That's what you do, huh?
Nah, I'm running around. Anybody want to join the Blueface circus? They're indulging in my business.
You sound.
We're gonna use you, Soulja. We're gonna use you. Offset
Nigga, ain't no using me, nigga.
Offset wanted.
I started this shit, nigga.
You want to talk about Offset,
you,
right?
nigga, use a buster, nigga. Fuck you talking about, nigga.
Listen. You want to talk about Offset, right? Listen. Yeah, all that came out. And guess what? Offset got mad about his wife. He made some threats, and we had somebody go tap his shoulder in Miami a couple days ago, let him know he's touchable, and he gonna make another threat again. I really like that.
Hey, what that got to do with me?
You brought it up.
What that got to do with me? What that got to do with me, my nigga? What that got to do with me,
You
nigga?
heard some shit like that.
You brought it up.
Now y'all heard that. Y'all heard that, right? We're not just gonna skip over that. We're not just gonna skip over that. He said he had somebody reach out and touch Offset, and Offset won't be making no more threats. Okay. Allegedly, he got touched in the real streets. The social media beef overspills into the real streets. When reality meets reality, that's when it gets uncomfortable. That's when it's uncomfortable. That's when things happen. Now, this was 2 years ago. I'm just using this as an example so you guys see the ties and the intent behind why some people are working with some people. She didn't just choose Bino to do this whole finale type, circus type, trapeze act type. I'm just, all in love. I'm just going to get married, get you tatted all over me. Kind of like what she did with Blueface. Textbook blueprint. So now we see how she operates. Now, I may be wrong, right? I could be wrong, but I'm seeing a pattern here. I'm seeing a method of operation. Next thing I'm going to be talking about is body language. I watch too much interrogations. I watch too many, like, I attend one too many court hearings, okay? Foreign county. I love that. But yeah, y'all, you heard what he said. You heard what he said. Blueface said, we're going to use you. Now, he knows what he's doing out here on these social media streets. When it comes to going viral and getting to the bag, he definitely has that hands down. He knows what he's doing, okay? He put Jaden on. He put Krishan on. Even though you guys may say his rap career was dwindling and it was in the toilet and yeah, yada, yada, yada. What does that have to do with the price of tea in China? You can have more than one skill, more than one talent and capitalize off that. And that's exactly what he did. I'm not saying his rapping is over, but the fact that he's still going to come out, and I'll be saying make America Crip again and all that. I jest, you guys, all right? But the fact that he is going to come out on some famous Crip shit, I'm not really feeling that. I'll be glad. I don't know if you can grow out of it. I don't think you can. Just because I know the streets. But I hope that something is louder that resounds from him than he's just a Crip. I hope he can find a bigger achievement and something that he wants to be known for than just to be the famous Crip. Because you're approaching 30, which is still hella young. And I believe the best decade you could ever live is your late 20s and all of your 30s. So, you have that to look forward to. Really the best of the best. Like the best of your life is yet to come. So I would want him moving forward with, being a Crip. I mean, I'm not saying just that being at the forefront and your proudest achievement in your identity, no. So I'm already bummed about that, but I know it is what it is. And I wasn't born yesterday. You know what I'm saying? There was a time when I only dated gangsters and strippers. Okay, I only hung with gangsters and strippers at one time in my life. So just putting it out there, y'all. But yeah, they going back and forth. I just wanted to make sure y'all heard what he said about Offset. Ain't nobody said nothing. Ain't nobody said nothing.
You saying?
Niggas is.
I'm just saying you out here popping, you out here hitting,
Yeah,
you out here
I
telling
know,
niggas
I know.
business, nigga, and that ain't what real niggas do, nigga.
You can only snitch to the police, soldier.
All right, for sure, believe that.
Yeah.
Believe that.
So let's talk about you again. Let's get back to
Let's talk about me.
So wait. Did you pull up to the park today?
Nigga, fuck the park, nigga. Police. Bro,
Did you pull up? Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no? You
Nigga
just
said,
said
did you pull up
police.
to the park today?
Nigga, that's a police. Nigga, I set the
Bro, you already said
the motherfucking time and date. Nigga, you don't rush shit. I set the time and date. Nigga.
So why you say drop the pin?
Nigga, so that's where you hang at. You hang at little kids' parks. That's where
I tried to make it somewhere where you felt safe, soldier. I come to your house. We can do it.
To my house, nigga.
We can do it in your backyard.
You already know what's going to happen. You know what's going to happen. You know what's going to happen.
We can do it in your backyard.
You know what's going to happen.
You can do it in your backyard.
You know what's going to happen. You come to my house.
What's going to happen? What's going to happen?
Find out. Find
What's
out.
going to happen?
Find out.
You gonna make another soldier boy story?
Find out, nigga. Find out. Find out. Find out.
You gonna make another story about how you find.
Okay, y'all. I just wanted you guys to hear the gist of what I was saying when he said he slept with his baby mama before the baby shower. I wanted you guys to hear. I let y'all hear a little bit more to let y'all know how deep it gets with these two. See, people be playing with fire. And I believe that she was with Bino and chose Bino to play out this circus with him and invite him, okay, to the performance because he was Soulja Boy's artist. And that's what they played on when they first got together. That's what they was eating on. They were eating at that. And when Soulja Boy dropped, remember, Soulja Boy dropped Bino. And when he dropped Bino, I guess it might have been in the contract or whatever, he had to take those posts down and they have not gone back up. And I'm gonna find I took one picture. It went down on my live, y'all. I was live. I was about to show y'all and they were gone. But I had taken one picture because I think I was talking about it. I won't take the time out now because it's going to take too long. But I promise you, I might even post it in the community wall. Okay, so you guys make sure you go to the community wall. Make sure you guys visit my store. I do have a store on here. Make sure you check out my digital product, my all-in-one collection, the digital business playbook when you guys get a chance. And yeah, if you guys just go to my YouTube profile, everything is there. All of my links are there. Follow me on TikTok as well. Okay. What did you say? Krishan was flirting with NLE Chopper too. It was on a video. They was at a booking around the time of this. And it's all planned, y'all. She's picking these people on purpose. And remember, Bravo was not even her manager. Remember, her manager was Rick Ross's something, wasn't it? That woman, that I don't know who she is, but all I know, I thought she was Rick Ross. I don't know. She's somebody. I don't want to misspeak, but y'all remember who her manager was. She's connected to somebody famous. If I'm not mistaken, I thought it was Rick Ross. I'm not too sure though. Bravo was Jaden's manager. When Krishan saw that Bravo was Jaden's manager, she saw that she could kill two birds with one stone. She could also snatch Bravo and make him her manager, or make him choose, or have Jaden, like she did, say, fuck it, I don't want you no more, I'm gonna get somebody else, which is what happened. She didn't care how it happened. She just wanted it to happen. She wanted to sever that relationship and make and have Bravo be her manager, which is what happened. And on top of that, she could take jabs at Blueface every day. That's why I say, if you get back with her, you be a damn yo rabbit ass. Look, you'd be a rabbit ass fool. But when has that stopped him? Right? But there is so much that has happened, though. You know what I'm saying? There is so much that has happened. What's up, Ladybug? You said, hey, lady, he can only do so much behind prison. He'll have more of a better chance when he walks out of that prison, that he could be able to do what he needs, to do for the baby. That's true. That's true. That's true. But he got his mama right there. Like, and what she said to Carlissa, I don't know if she's gonna be able to look past that or not. Like right now, they would have to take a conversation. And I get that. I get that since she said that, you're not his blood, that it's gonna take a conversation. But before that incident, I still think that Carlissa was the best choice, the best chance for Junior. You said Soulja Boy has a birthday party a few years back in Sacramento at this music producer's. I know the apartment he rents out. Oh, he rented out for promo. Look at him. Fake. Rumor Cardi B left Offset behind Krishan. Yep. Do y'all see the connections? Do y'all see the connections? Because this is exactly right. Zeus blew up when Blue came along. Yeah. Yep. Blue need to change his management like Jaden. You need to do something. I mean, right now, who we got? Whack 100? I don't know if you need a fresh start or not, bruh. I don't know if you need a fresh start or not. But those are just some of the things I noticed. And I just had to bring it to my Bloné Society. I had to bring it to the VIPs. Shout out to all the VIPs. Smash that like button. Everybody who's liked it, shared it, and followed me. Okay. Thank you so much for getting our numbers up. If you guys want to make the chat all green, become a member. Okay. And take advantage of all the exclusive perks that come along with that, with more to come. I really, really appreciate you guys supporting this channel. Yeah, these are just some of the things that I noticed, you guys. These are some of the things that I noticed. And Blueface definitely said that he had done another DNA test and that it came up negative. Now, just because he never posted it doesn't mean anything. Okay? He said, Krishan trying to take over a Blue whole establishment. Yeah, she was claiming everything. This house is mine. I paid for it. That restaurant is mine. I'm doing the grand opening. What happened is she fell off. And I don't mean that she don't have the money. I don't know. She stopped doing what she was doing. She even told us the last payment I paid, the last little bit I paid to you, sent you, was March 28th. Go back and look at the video. That's what Blueface does. When one fall off, he picks up with the other one. Now, I'm not saying Angela wasn't always there. She just picked up the slack. She just picked up the slack. Because he never denied. Oh, yes, he did deny it. He said, you ain't said nothing. So we don't even know if that's true. Because in the video, he does deny it. He says, no, I believe she was sending something. I really do. Because that would explain where her damn money went, right? And this is not the first time we've heard that. I don't know. I don't know, y'all. But this is just some of the things that I noticed. And you know what? Another thing about that is when Krishan found out when she conceived or when she went to go find out, I don't know if it's that, because she went to two different ones. She went to go find out when she first conceived. She went in without Blueface and he came in right after. And they told her in and around the end of December. Y'all remember that? And that's how Ronnie knew that they was knocking boots around that time. That's why she failed that lie detector test that I showed you that said when you went to Baltimore, did you sleep with anybody? Right? I don't know, y'all. I don't know. But it's like, everybody has a price. Like I said, we just have to wait and see how this pans out. But I believe that Angela picked up the slack. When Krishan fell off, he picked up the slack. The thing about it is, you were just 2 months ago, you were just willing to work it out with Krishan. You were just willing for her to stay in your house, bro. And this is what makes me question that the circus and the characters, the original characters, is not over. And that's sad. That's sad. That is sad that it's not over. And I got hope, right? I'm hopeful. But I'm just thinking, like, bro, just 2 months ago, you had her come to your house. Now let Krishan tell it. She said the only reason why she went over there was to get Krishan Jr. stuff, and then yet you still left a garage full of Krishan Jr. stuff. Make that make sense. You still talking about going back getting the bed that grows from eight weeks to freaking 8 years old. You still talking about going to get that damn bed. Jesus. And the only room we've seen is the room that was prepared that Papa Blue took a picture of. We trying to get Krishan to that room. If you quit running your damn mouth. But this man is on the fence. And true enough, he may, can do more when he out. But all you would have to do is give Carlissa a nudge, a hint, a clue, drop a note in the bottle, and she would have took action. But then again, whoever said that is kind of right, because what if he wants custody and he would have to be present? Nobody could do that for him. So you're right. You're kind of right. But no move. We ain't heard nothing. And Carlissa tell it all. Carlissa tell it all. So we ain't heard nothing. No attempt, no blankets, no, like, have y'all parachuted in any food that we don't know about? Did y'all drop any surveillance cameras, like in the stroller? Like anything? We're just asking for a friend. We're just asking for a friend. Because we're hoping Blueface finally wakes up. And if he does, the crash out is loading for Krishan. And if he does, I'm going to say that Blueface levels up solo. Okay? And y'all already heard what Wack and Carlissa had to say. They spoke out. And they was like, no way, Jose. Don't bring that shit over here. Don't include none of us in nope. Ain't no get back, right? So I don't know. I don't know, y'all. Because it looks like Blueface, when he gets out, he better be focused and finally minding his business. And you know what that means? I feel like somebody somewhere is plotting her next scene. Because word on the curb is that when Blueface is home, he's gonna be staying quiet, staying booked. He already got 3 or 4 bookings already. We heard that. And most importantly, leave Krishan alone, bro. But apparently, we don't know. He's still going to have his homecoming. Will Krishan pop up and pop out? We know she hear everything, so I know you heard Angela over there talking about, well, it's up to Blue. If she wants to come and she, starts acting up, bro, first of all, why would you even say that? But I don't know, y'all. We just gonna see it play out, right? We just gonna see it play out. We just gonna see it play out. Now, if she talking about pulling up to that homecoming, like she's still part of the program, girl, no ma'am. Wack already made it very clear. Now, if he there, it's gonna be a no way, no how. Don't even try it. They're gonna stop you at the door. You remember how he tried to, when you tried to leak and you wrote that blood and remember that? Yeah, it's gonna be a no. If Wack 100 has anything to do with it, it's gonna be a no. He said what he said. You cannot sit with us. You cannot sit with us. And Carlissa, oh, she watching from the sidelines. She watched from the sidelines. Okay. I mean, hardhead always got to see it, believe it, to believe it. And baby, she not wrong. But let's be real, y'all. Blueface and Krishan together were pure chaos. Yeah, they made noise. Yeah, they made headlines. Yeah, they made money. But at what cost? Their peace? Their sanity? Their souls? Let's just be real. Let's just be real, y'all. I don't know. These are just some of the things that I noticed. Let me see if I can pull one more clip up before I let y'all go. Hold on. When she realized, when she conceived, listen to what the doctor says, because the doctor says, and I thought this to be interesting. She says, if you're wanting to find out the paternity, because she wanted to AB the baby, she was referring to a medical professional. And that medical professional in this clip I'm about to show you, if I have it, hold on. She says specifically, if it won't be possible because you're trying to see a paternity. You're trying to take a paternity. And I don't think that it's going to happen in time. Okay. This lets us know from the get-go, she did not know who the father of the baby. Watch. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let me pull it up. Let me see. Hold on. YouTube. Hold on, y'all. Because I'm gonna let y'all see it yourself. Okay, so Krishan Rocks asked for an AB. Now listen to what this doctor says, y'all. Hold on. So I think it's gonna go to a commercial. I hate when it does that. I think it's gonna go to a commercial. Okay, we're gonna play it over, all right? It's only a minute long, a minute or so long, okay, you guys? Let me play it for you guys. Why is not popping up? Hold on, y'all. This thing be playing with me. Okay, here we go, y'all. Listen to this clip.
You are 20 weeks pregnant.
Is it too late?
Yeah, it's too late.
I'm not talking to you.
In the state of California, termination is allowed until if your decision is going to be based on the paternity, I cannot guarantee that you'll have those results back in time.
It's really up to her to be like, yeah, I'm doing this, fuck y'all, or no, I'm not, fuck y'all. I'm waiting for her to be on that.
Okay, bro. You're not gonna stop.
It came here. All right, you guys, hold on. I'm sorry, I got kicked out. Okay, I got kicked out. Hold on. Let me bring it back up so you guys can see. All right, let me play this clip for you.
Yeah, it's too late.
I'm not talking to you.
In the state of California, termination is allowed until viability. If your decision is going to be based on the paternity, I cannot guarantee that you'll have those results back in time.
Hi, Sean. My name's Courtney. I'll be getting you prepped for your ultrasound if you'd like to follow me.
This is the face. That's the lower lip, upper lip. You are 20 weeks pregnant.
Is it too late?
Yeah, it's too late.
I'm not talking to you.
In the state of California, termination is allowed until viability. If your decision is going to be based on the paternity, I cannot guarantee that you'll have those results back in time.
It's really up to her to be like, yeah, I'm doing this, fuck y'all, or no, I'm not, fuck y'all. I'm waiting for her to be on that.
Okay, bro. You're not gonna stop me from telling him, bro. If I don't tell him it's not gonna be on my head. Look, let me go, bro.
The meeting. The meet and greet. You wasn't included in this, homegirl. No girls allowed. I mean, you.
This is my house. I live here.
Shit, there's hella rules. I ain't saying leave.
Hi, Sean. My name's Courtney. I'll be getting you prepped for your ultrasound if you'd like to follow me.
This is the face. That's the lower lip, upper lip. You are 20 weeks pregnant.
Is it too late?
Yeah, it's too late.
I'm not talking to you.
In the state of California, termination is allowed until viability. If your decision is going to be based on the paternity, I cannot guarantee that you'll have those results back in time.
It's really up to her to be like, yeah, I'm doing this, fuck y'all, or no, I'm not, fuck y'all. I'm waiting for her to be on that.
Okay, bro. You're not gonna stop me from telling him, bro. If I don't tell him it's not gonna be on my head. Look, let me go, bro.
The meeting.
The meet and greet.
What I want to know is, what did the mother have to tell him that was so important? What did the mother have to tell Blueface? She said it's not going to be on her hands. And you heard what the doctor said. I played it several times. She said, if you waiting on that paternity to come back, I don't think you're going to make it in time. Was it because, and we may be misunderstanding it, but is it because she wanted to find out who the father was first before she decided to get rid of it? At the time, remember, Junior wasn't born yet, so I don't want to say that name. Right? Or it could easily be something else, right? I don't know, y'all. What did the mother desperately want to tell? Let me play that again. Listen, look at how she's dragging her mother. Could her mother have been in Baltimore somewhere where she knew something and she wanted to tell Blueface or get it off her chest? What did the mom know? Thank you so much, Rika Phillips, for the $2. Thank you so much. Hopefully someone on Baddies will call DSS on her. Thank you so much for pouring into this channel. I appreciate you guys. I really do. I appreciate you, Rika. Shout out to Rika. Y'all, the problem is he just recently claimed her as his baby mama. So it means he doesn't want out of the circus, but doesn't show care towards like a real parent would about their child. Exactly. And that's what we can't go for that no more. That's the whole thing that prompted this live. That's the whole thing that prompted this live. Okay? Because like I said, it's just weird. Because we really look at it, like I said, he only shows the love and responsibility towards the other two kids. So Junior, if Junior really was his, wouldn't he apply that same energy? That's what I don't get. And then I'm saying, even if it's coming from, you're just claiming because you don't want that child, just like you were going to adopt Bonnie Lachey, allegedly adopt her son. And Carlissa spoke on your nature, like adoptive nature, like you care for the kids. And you don't really how she painted it was you don't care if it's your baby or not. You're still going to look out for Junior. That's all I'm saying. Or are we just delusional about what's happening behind the scenes? Or are you just trying to keep mess alive, keep publicity? Like I said, is this like a masterful storyline that we're not privy to, like we're not in on? You know what I'm saying? Just overall. Because any father seeing their child being mistreated or not well cared for would step in immediately. I think he would have pulled Carlissa to the side, called it CPS him damn self, or at least fought for custody. And I'm pretty sure he probably will do that when he gets out. I don't know. All we've heard is silence of the lambs. It's all on hush mode when it comes to Krishan Jr. The only the faith and is the room that we've seen, right? Because that room looks damn sure better than that stroller, y'all. I think Papa Blue posted it. I'm not sure. But y'all, I don't know. Is there a real bond? Is there a real concern? Is there a real emotional attachment? The question is Blueface really Junior's daddy? Or has the whole world been bamboozled right? Has the culture been bamboozled by this ultimate baby mama, baby drama storyline? I don't know. I don't know. But you guys saw it. And these are some of the things that I noticed. Now, right now, if we are to believe the hype, Blueface is on the trajectory up, right? You say, hello, Blueface is not the father, and he did not sign the birth certificate. He can't do anything. They're not married. Junior is not his child. Okay, thank you, Miss India. Yeah, I just played the video where he said he's not on the birth certificate. He didn't sign anything, but he did say he did a DNA in that video. But then he comes back and says that he did another DNA. And he ended that quote, he ended that tweet with a thank you, Jesus. He ended that tweet with a thank you, Jesus. If he gets out and deals with Kashawn, he is going to make her really go crazy. They both going to be daffy, as far as I'm concerned. It's going to be one big goofy show. So she was going to end the life if it wasn't Bluefaces. That's what I'm saying. What's up, Queen TLC 26? That's exactly what I'm saying. Like, why would the doctor say that? She was waiting on that paternity, and that's the reason why she couldn't get it, because it was going to determine whether she kept that baby or not. In my perspective, my POV. A lot of people in the chat are reflecting what I'm saying too as well. So you guys are picking up what I'm putting down. She looked very high in each scene, eyes real low. At this point, you can't be this delusional. We know the baby does not belong to Blueface. He looks just like Ronnie. You think that Blueface's mom wouldn't try to get grandparents' rights? Yeah, most definitely. Good morning. Good morning, Miss Lady. You said the reason why he claimed her as a baby mama is because he knows Ronnie's dad was a sacrifice. He did have have lived for her, but he's back up because it wouldn't work. Junior looks like Ronnie. Yeah, Junior does look like Ronnie for sure. Junior does look like Ronnie to me for sure, y'all. For sure. So, y'all, that's all I got. That's all I got. Now, Carlissa had a little more to say about this whole situation. She had a little more to say about this whole situation, but you guys just saw the receipts I put out there. Let me see. Carlissa did have a little bit more to say. Hold on, let me see. Let me go ahead and put this up here so we can read this. Let me see if I even have it. Do I even have it, y'all? Let me see, guys. Let me see if this is it. Hold on. Oh no, I don't even have what did she say? Oh, you know what? Maybe it is on. Hold on, you guys. Maybe I got a screenshot of it. Let me see if it's that. No, I don't think so. Oh, this is what Krishan wrote on Blueface's. Allegedly, she wrote this in the comments for Blueface. All I see is strength after she refollowed him. And she'll take anything she can get. So I guess this is, if nothing else, this is letting us know that she's not blocked. All right. She'll take anything she can get. Both of them, these clout chasers chasing this back, they will take anything they can get. And if nothing else we learned is that he didn't block her. She was able to refollow him and post. She says, all I see is strength and resilience. And then she says, on her way out. Like on your way out. So we see she's trying to get back with the open communication. We don't know what's going on behind the scenes, right? But she's trying to get that open communication. She's trying to crawl back. Yeah. At the same time, still entertaining Bino, because Bino's still over there with the rule you marry me shit. They're teasing back and forth like they may be back together. He's posting stuff. She's posting stuff. That's why I say, y'all, the baby mama drama is the storyline. Or is this something more? You feel me? Let me see. What else do I have? I think this is him responding to her. Ew. Hopefully she'll be sanitary for Junior. Other than that, wish the best for her and her relationship. I won't be touching that, dead homies. So this is his proclamation. He ain't gonna be touching that on the dead homies. All right. This is what else he said. And then he's answering his mother. His mother put this up there. He says, well, knowing her as well as I do, she probably just trying to make someone upset, jealous. To be honest, I don't have any plans for either of my baby mamas in the future, especially the one eating feet, LOL. If it wasn't for Angela, I'd probably starve every month, no money on my books, no packages. I wouldn't have none coming and no one to really call on. Not to really call. He got plenty of people to call, but to call on. She all I got right now. On a serious note, I'm not letting up off of her. I've never had no one take care of me like that for real. Okay? This is what's coming out that man's mouth. He's still claiming her as a baby mama. That means he's still claiming Junior. We gonna need for you to do something ASAP. As soon as you get out, don't stop at the stove. Don't go to the picnic. Don't take a shower. Okay? We need you to immediately take the steps in order to get Krishan Jr. the medical attention he needs and the stability he needs. So we need a room. We need him out that stroller. And we need a couple of doctor's appointments to get the ball rolling. We don't want to hear nothing else from you because you're still claiming him. You're still claiming. You claim the baby mama, you claiming him. Just like Krishan said, Carlos ain't blood, you ain't blood. That's it. That's where we at. But, oh, and then what did she say? You should have learned from Andre. They say they love you until it's time to love you. I don't think you should have said learn from Andre, but there y'all have it, y'all. You guys let me know, okay? And like I said, Angela been through 50-11 hoes. She gonna be there. She ain't going nowhere, okay? She made sure that nigga had a cup of noodles and a pack of Oreo cookies. He got grease for his hair, toothpaste, toothbrush, 4 different deodorants, 2 Balenciaga outfits, okay? A fresh pair of Air Force Ones, and some Balenciagas. I don't know. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. You would want that too. And then you enter the hoes out there that saying they wouldn't trick off their money for a nigga behind bars or a negative nigga or a nigga in jail. It may be only because you can't afford it. Maybe. And the reason why I say that is because it ain't tricking if you got it. So I wouldn't call Angela tricking if she got it. I'm pretty sure she's not sitting over there broke. She looks like the type of woman that has her priorities in order. And before she goes on a shopping, she just went shopping. It wasn't really a spree, okay? The man got a couple of outfits, $1,000 outfits, but outfits just the same. I'm pretty sure her pockets aren't hurting. I'm pretty sure she has her priorities in order. And if she could not afford it, she wouldn't have done it. Now, who are we to test anybody's loyalty, friendship? Because I believe they do have a friendship and a loyalty to each other outside of that, y'all. 14 years old. This is not just somebody he met 2 years ago. This is not some floozy that he got from the Blue Girls Club. There's some substance there, whether you want to put any value to Angela or not. She holds value. She brings value in one way, shape, or form. Just because you dick dumb or crazy in love or dumb in love, it doesn't negate or take away from the other qualities that you have as a person. Is that what we're doing? Are we equating women to relationship status now? Right? Because some of the weakest women that are in love, I'm talking about as far as love and being dickmatized, that's what I call it, are some of the smartest women, some of the most successful women get bamboozled. That doesn't take away from who they are, what they bring to the table. So kudos to you, bitch. Okay? You guys are a soft pack while we're working with Newport shorts in the box. Okay? But we know one thing, Blueface gonna be Balenciaga down when he get out. And it ain't tricking if you got it. Like I said, shout out to Angela. Get it, girl. Do you, boo. Right? Blueface, listen. Let me tell you this. Only legs are open after 2. And your previous lovers, friends, girlfriends, most of them have proven themselves not to be loyal. And that her love can be negotiated. That's the worst combination in the world. What are we talking about? Bro, please think with your other head. I don't know which one's bigger, but the one that's up top here that we talk to, the talking head, think with that bitch. Okay? Not with your littler one. That's probably pretty big. All I can say is protect your neck. Keep your head on the swivel and never fall for the reindeer games again that your ex continues to play, because not only may you end up burning your own career and your reputation, you literally might get burnt. Did you hear her, sister? And what she said? That happened at birth? That might be contributed to some of the medical needs of Junior? Huh? Look, man. Obviously, you still claiming Junior. We need to clarify this because you're going to get out on this whole baby daddy ish. And we going to need for you to save Junior, okay? You have a very, very, very big responsibility. If you get out, all right? If we don't see the DNA test, the second one, not this one, not this one. If we don't see the second one that you was talking about, we don't see that one. Not this one, not the first fake one that was on Zeus. Okay? And in the way that she went in to see that doctor first to find out and calculate exactly when she got pregnant herself, just seals the deal for me. And you've been putting 2 and 2 together. You need to continue to do that, all right? Don't come out here on some Simple Simon ass dumb shit. I'm telling you. Please remain smarter than a 5th grader, bro. Keep cripping alive. Make America crip again. Do you understand me? Don't just rep behind bars and on your songs, nigga. Rep for the street. Okay? Because CRIP stands for Community Revolution in Progress, boo. Take it back to the basics. What y'all really was designed for community revolution and progress, bro. Make America Crip again. Shout out to Tookie Williams, the real Crip. So up. And we gonna need for you to start with Junior. Okay. Don't come out here disappointing us. All right? Don't come out here disappointing us. I mean it. Famous Crip. Don't do it. Running the streets, acting a whole ass. No. And all coochie ain't good coochie. All right? Choose wisely, homie, for you get checked by the masses. Because we tired of trying to save Junior. CPS at this point is useless. Unless something is, some wheels of the justice are turning behind scenes that we don't know about. We need a real gangster to step up. Is that you? Because at the end of the day, it's F all y'all. All y'all suspects. All right? It's hashtag save Junior to the day we die. I'm just kidding, y'all. We gonna need for you to step up to the plate and not only do the Crip walk, but take the proper steps so Junior can walk. And possibly Crip walk one day. How about that? Okay? And if all you're doing is stepping in and taking care of Junior like a stepchild or something like, so be it. We don't give a damn. We don't give a damn. We gonna need for you to get on your job ASAP, ASAP, ASAP. Get it? Got it? Good. Good. Okay? We don't give a damn how you stepping in. We don't care. We don't care. We don't care if we never figure out we don't get the DNA. We still holding your foot to the flame, nickel. Okay? I know you keep a blue flag hanging out your left side. I mean, you keep a blue flag hanging out your back side, but only on the left side. Yeah, that's the Crip side. Shout out to the Crips now. Don't y'all. Yeah, as long as you got love for thugs, okay? Don't come for me. All right? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Okay? And I just heard Dre on a video talking about Krishan was living in a airport bathroom, and that's why she had to go stay with Blueface. And that's where all that little fiasco came in at. And it's just crazy. It's just crazy. I don't even want to take you down that rabbit hole, y'all. I'll save that for another video. But like I said, this is what I'm telling you, bro. Okay? Don't get phone checked on me. We're not playing. And WAC 100, don't forget that I did you one solid at the courthouse. You remember. As a matter of fact, let me bring it up. Because when it was Blueface's sentencing, hold on, y'all. I was there. I was there. Okay. Let me show y'all right quick. Is this it? Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me see something. I was there. All right. And I told y'all that I saw the family coming out. I was the only one that was there when they all came out after the sentencing. Let me see. Let me show y'all. I was there. And I'm not going to say exactly what happened, but what I am going to say is, let me see if I can catch it, y'all. Let me see. Let me pull this up. Hold on. Let me pull this up first. And then I will pull it up. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Let me pull this up, you guys. And then I will pull up this video because this is the day, I think it was August, when I went up to the courthouse when Blueface, on the day of Blueface's sentencing. And this is why I'm saying this to WAC 100. Hold on, y'all. Let me see where it is. You guys make sure you follow me on Instagram, blow_nay. You guys go ahead and take a look at this clip right quick, okay? This is me at the courthouse on the day of Blueface's sentencing, all right? This is just me going there, okay? So it's nothing really like spectacular. Hold on, y'all.
So I should have let you in on it sooner, but I wanted to make sure that I was at the right place, right, guys? But I am at the courthouse where Blueface will be seeing a judge. Is it this way? Okay, thank you. And you guys know I don't have no sense of direction, right? When I pulled up the address, you guys, ooh, it looked dirty going that way. When I pulled up the address, it kept coming up with two separate ones, y'all. So I didn't know. But what I did is looked up the images, and remember when Krishan and Jaden were standing in front of the courthouse? I remembered what it looked like. So I chose this one. So y'all, we are here, and I should have been came. But we're here. Better late than never. Better late than never. Okay? But never late is better. I understand that. But we here. We gonna see what's popping, y'all. All right. Hold on, y'all. Okay. So let me turn this around for you guys. Now you remember I was on it for the Tory Lanez case trial. But I was slipping, y'all. Straight slipping. All right, so I don't think they're letting anybody in yet or not. I don't know. Let's find out, y'all. Is this the entrance to the... Yeah. Okay, y'all, let's go in. Oh my God, thank y'all. I don't know what the hell I just did, y'all. Excuse me. You don't know where Jonathan Porter, Blueface's case is going to be heard?
Go to the second floor, you're gonna see a TV screen.
Mm-hmm.
Be able to tell you.
Thank you. All right, y'all. Does this say nothing on this point? I think so. All right, y'all. I'm gonna cut this off. I don't think I can have it on. I'm gonna get back with y'all.
Okay. So y'all saw that video, right? So I was there. Okay. I was the first to see the family come out. And so this is why I say, WAC 100, don't forget that I did you one solid at the courthouse. And now I'm going to need you. I'm going to need that in return. A favor for a favor. Keep Blueface accountable. Okay? Share leadership and respect with that man so nobody knocks him off his grind. Like last time. We know he lost a lot of deals, right? A lot of endorsements and things like that from chasing tail. We ain't got time for that. Okay? We see how that ended. Anyways, shout out to Javon, Journey, and the rest of the homies that's under 18 years old. Okay? The rest of the homies. Save the children. Because that's whose team we're on. Everybody whose team we on is probably 18 and under. I'm just going to say. I'm just going to say that. Now hit me up if y'all need a game plan, okay? I write, I can mentor, I motivate, I'm talented as F, and I'm smarter than a fucking 5th grader. All right? And that's all that it's going to take to save Junior. All right? I'm a writer, a videographer, and an iPhone editor, for whatever that's worth. Okay? I'm a content creator's dream, so holla back. Oh yeah, and Jaden, keep going, girl. Keep going. Because I think Jaden is the quintessential meaning of minor setback for a major comeback. Now, I'm not saying she won't become victim and fall back into the circus. Remember, everybody is suspect at this point because they've all went back on what they said. Every last one of these motherfuckers have failed us. What do they owe us? Nothing. I'm just putting a 10 on a 2. But we know y'all, okay? We've drugged y'all before. But we also give credit where credit is due. That's the thing. Don't make us have to drag you again. We're not even dragging you. We're just calling you out because at the end of the day, that's all we really want is the truth. That's all we really want is the truth. Okay? Quite honestly, Jaden was the only one that read the room. You was the only Emma Epper that read the room. Hey, girl, don't F it up. Okay? We've been down this road before. We're not playing with y'all. And honestly, all y'all have fallen short of the glory of God. Okay? And being caught lacking. So we watch it respectfully. Respectfully. So y'all, that is what I noticed. Okay? And I just wanted to bring it to you guys in an entertaining and informative and engaging way. And I hope that I did that. All right. Light up the chat, become a member, take advantage of all of the exclusives that you get with that. Become part of the Blone Society. I need free thinkers, critical thinkers, people who aren't afraid to stand 10 toes down and still be able to have a freaking conversation. Because outside of this, we have bigger fish to fry. I guarantee you that we have bigger fucking fish to fry. Okay, then wondering where Krishan's coup de cat at. All right, this is strictly for entertainment purposes only, to inform, engage, and entertain. But at the same time, it gives us a glimpse, okay, into these people's lives. It gives us a glimpse into a sector of society, because these ain't the only people that's doing this. You know what I'm saying? It's not. This represents a sector of our society. Just like we represent a sector of our society, what we talk about also is a bigger, grander thing. That's why it's so important. You think we're just referring to these people? No, they're just the catalyst. They're just the example. They're just the messenger. I want you to get the message. Forget the shiny, bright little toy that's in front of you. All right, y'all. Let me see what you guys are saying. You said, yes, you are. I've been in the clouds making breakfast and such a commentary oh, you've been making breakfast and such commentary just awesome. Hey, Blone in the chat. Thank you, Buttercup, for listening. You guys know you guys can listen while you work, listen while you play. Yeah, y'all. But that's all I got. That's all I got, y'all. Wait a minute. While I'm on my Instagram, let me see if I can show some more. Hold on. So I've been to other court cases, you guys. Let me see if I can show another one where I was at ASAP. You know, I made it to TMZ, you guys. I got a spot in TMZ. Yeah, y'all. I got a spot in TMZ, y'all. And they pay a pretty penny. This is me, a picture of me at the ASAP Rocky trial. Just to show you guys a little bit about what I do. Just to show you guys a little bit about what I do. So we will be at the Keefe D court case. Let me see what else. Hold on, y'all. You guys see me standing there with the with the camera. Let me see. Let's see what else. I think here I am at another court case. Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me see if oh, I don't have him on here. Oh, it's on my. I'm just going to show you guys one more because it's really on my TikTok. So it's not going to be on here, but make sure you guys follow me on Instagram as well, y'all. Y'all see me? I just had to show y'all this. Y'all see me? As a teenager. Y'all see me? Okay, y'all. And I think I don't have that many. I think I have one more before we leave where I'm at. Well, I'll show you on the red carpet with Zeus. Hold on. This is me interviewing for Zeus. Hold on. I think it's just Natalie on this one, but
Now we're down here at the Bad Boy Texas premiere. I just want to give a shout out to Lithuation. Period.
What's up? It's your boy Orlando Brown and Danielle. We want to say what's happening to the Lituation Network. This is what's going on. I'll let you do it.
Thank you.
That's the official campaign of Lituation Network. Y'all already know what's going on.
Thank you. US 18.
What's down with it? It's the boy Carry On. I'm here with Lituation Network. It's a vibe. Season 2. What it do?
Thank you.
Good.
So sorry. Official campaign all the way from the Lituation Network. Give me your full name.
Right,
it's your boy Kyle Anthony, and I'm here with the Lituation Network, baby.
Yeah, what's going on? It's Soca Barbie. I'm from South Central Valley, season 3, season 2 from Non-TV. Y'all know what the fuck going on. They know my bop. I'm right here with Lit Situation Network. You already know the situation is daily. You feel me? Thank you. Can you give a shout out to the Lituation Network?
Shout out to Lituation.
What's up, you guys? What's up, you guys? It's your girl Natalie. Now we're down here.
all right, y'all. I just wanted to share a little something, let you guys know a little bit about what I do, y'all. I am a videographer. I also write and do a little bit of this. I am a full content creator. And I love covering true crime, court cases, and yeah. So that's about it, y'all. Let me take this down. Now, you guys let me know what y'all think about this whole situation. Let me see. You say what? HTAC is working with Dino. Who's Dino? Girlfriend to, oh, Bino's girlfriend to spread lies because she would not get rid of the tattoos of Blueface or Blueface. Oh, okay. What is up, Felicia? Welcome, welcome, Felicia Pryor. Thank you so much for tapping in, love. Appreciate you. Excuse me. You said that's what I'm talking about. You put in the work. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much. Thank you. But now I'm turning it over to you guys, okay? I am turning it over to you guys. Hold on. Let me take this video down. And I'm turning it over to you guys. Let me see. Oh, you said the official King Payne shared your channel 2 years ago, and that's how I started following you. Yes, King Payne. Shout out to the official King Payne. Okay, I haven't reached out or talked to him in a while, but shout out to him. He really, really helped me in my journey for YouTube. He introduced me and got me into a lot of doors, and a lot of the footage that you see. Well, I was working for him as far as the Lituation Network. Like I say, I do a lot of things, you guys, okay? And I was working for him and covering those events too as well. And yeah, he got me into a lot of doors. He gave me a lot of opportunities and really was really gracious in assisting me, and I really, really appreciate that. I also did a all women's panel with him. I used to work with him with that. I had an all women's panel called SOS. I've done videography. I've done a whole gamut of things, but shout out to the official King Payne. He is definitely a big part of my YouTube journey and my videography journey, and just me being out there. And he really encouraged me to keep going. I wish I would have listened to him a little bit sooner, because when when I asked him what I should do as far as my channel, he said keep going. I didn't keep going. I took about 3 to 6 months off. So, but you know, shout out to him. Okay. Now let me see y'all. Hold on. So yeah, y'all, you guys let me know what you guys think. Like, at the end of the day, it's really like ASAP. It's really like ASAP. And I'm not talking about ASAP Rocky. I'm talking about ASAP. Because if there is anything, if there's any truth to those medical leaks, we have to get on it. I'm telling you, we have to get on it. I also wrote for a digital magazine for Official King Payne too. I used to do write-ups on different reality stars, and like reality and influencers. I used to do write-ups for his magazine. So just the thought I'd throw that in there too. Okay. Just thought I'd throw that in there too. All right. But you know what they say about Geminis, we're the jack of all trade and the master of none. I mean, I don't know if you want to take that as a good or a bad thing, but yeah, y'all, that's it. Let me know. And I wanted to leave you guys with this. Y'all got to answer this for me. Y'all got to answer this for me. You know, I mean, let's be real. Like I said, Blueface and Krishan together would be pure chaos. And yes, they made money, they made noise, they made headlines, they made virality. But is it worth your peace? Is the price your sanity? Is the price your freaking soul? Because this time you guys are going to do more than humiliate each other. You guys are going to do more than humiliate each other. And right now, it looks like Blueface is on the trajectory, right? It looks like he's working, honestly proving that he's walking away from dysfunction, isn't losing, winning, glowing. But we've been fooled before, right, guys? But y'all, now look, if Krishan tries to crash that homecoming, if Krishan tries to crash that homecoming, like I think she crashed the studio, and when her and Bino went at it and it broke up, here's the homecoming, y'all. It's in November. I gave y'all the deets. Go ahead and look it up on Eventbrite. Tickets about $30 with tax. All right. So if you're in the LA area, you think you want to be at the Blueface homecoming, they selling tickets, y'all. They're selling tickets. All right. But I'm just saying, y'all. I'm just saying. Okay, let me take the drama out of it. If she just wants to show up at the homecoming, whoo, baby, security better be on standby because she's known to turn anything into a full-blown episode. That's all I'm gonna say. And we already know that she'll make sure the cameras catch every second of it. Because at the end of the day, Blue's learning his worth. We're hoping, we're crossing our fingers. And Angela, she never switched up. She stayed solid, stayed down, and played her part. I don't know with Grace or not, because I heard she could be pretty messy behind closed doors. You know, everybody puts their best foot forward, right? Everybody. They want us to see them in the best light. So we'll hold our reservations on that. Meanwhile, Krishan's still chasing chaos and calling it love. So the real question is, will Blue keep leveling up or let her drag him back down? Because in essence, you're going to be dragging yourself back down. Remember, it's 50-50 accountability when it comes to those two. In everything. If you saw her putting a blunt up to her mouth, you need to meet somebody. You need to meet me in the Burger King parking lot so we can fight. If you saw her drinking that alcohol, which contributed to the help that Junior needs, you need your ass whooped. Okay? You are being held responsible too. Now, like I said, remember, I clarified that because you really can't make somebody stop drinking. You really can't. You can put it out there, and when they're in your presence, but she could have went to the bathroom. She could have said, oh, I'm going to pick up the food, and drank while she was in the car, smoked while she was on the way there and back. Like, there's different ways that he wouldn't have been able to stop her. So we have to always take into consideration, ultimately, it's that person's responsibility to stop ingesting alcohol and drugs while you're having a baby. It's your womb. Ultimately. Just like if she chose to get rid of it and didn't tell him, it would be nothing he can do, because why? It's the woman's womb. If the woman goes away and decides to have a baby, the man don't have no choice in the matter. Why? Because it's the woman's womb. We have to hold that same accountability. So, like I say, we don't hand out angel wings over here. Okay? Now, because history shows that love ain't always enough. Okay? What does love have to do with it? Sometimes love is a damn setup. Sometimes love is a setup, y'all. Right? So at the end of the day, is it real DNA drama or distraction? What do y'all think? Drop your comments in the chat. Drop your thoughts in the chat. Real DNA, T, and Blue ain't the daddy? Or is it a distraction? Just another stunt? Right? He's claiming her because he's still sprung. Or is it a different agenda? Does Blue even care? Does he want peace? Because let's just face it, both of them love chaos. Right? It's the brand. It's their brand. For God's sakes. Their show was called Crazy in Love. And Carlissa warned you. Warned you and you didn't listen. And some people even feel like Angela's the quiet winner in all of this. And that's still out for the jury. I'm still waiting on the jury to get back on that. But there's nothing wrong with staying down for a friend when you're in a position like that because you need somebody. So, you know, I'm glad that she was there. So he could have his packs of Oreo cookies and his damn toothpaste and some tissue and some damn cup of noodles. The buck. That's what probably kept him from going crazy. That's why he talking like that. But y'all already know about jail talk. A motherfucker will talk one way while they locked up, but as soon as they get their freedom, that's why I'm telling y'all, keep your head on the swivel. This could just be jail talk. He is so enamored and so happy. That's probably what kept him saying them Oreos and her putting money on his books. Because you weren't short of talking to nobody on the phone, bro. But who knows what conversations they had? Who knows what's going on, right? But Blueface, let me remind you that some of the things she's been saying that should ring the alarm bells, if not make you think. Okay, you don't remember when she was like, "Oh, Junior has bleeding through his diaper." I mean, he peed through his diaper, girl. I just showed you guys how she tried to do the blueprint, the Blueface blueprint on Bino, and it backfired. She threw Blue under the bus. I did a video on how she did him dirty. How easy was it for her to replace you with the new trick, bro? Blue, you're better than that. Okay? This is the first day of the rest of your life when you get your ass out. Choose wisely. That's all I got to say. Choose wisely. All right? I mean, who y'all think Rashawn gonna spin back on next to the next? Blueface or the next toe sucking victim? Huh? Which one? Which one? And I mean, you guys may think that Carlissa, your mom may be toxic and hasn't always been the perfect mother, but she's the only one talking some sense. And when I was talking about her taking the baby and all that, right? I'm not talking about her in the show and all the extra shenanigans, okay? Because we know Carlissa's extra. And that's kind of like why we like her, all right? Please lean into that, though, because that's all about wisdom. And that's about all the wisdom you're going to get, okay? Everybody else is going to be talking ish or talking out the side of their neck, okay? Clock it. Clock it. And hopefully I'll be attending your homecoming because I'm part of new media. Okay, I will be covering it as part of new media. Hopefully it's not for sure yet because it's what I do. Please and thank you. All right. So you guys drop your final thoughts in the chat. If you guys are part of the replay gang, definitely leave me a message. Make sure you guys turn on your notifications so that you don't miss out on anything that I drop, you guys. Okay. I mean, is this real DNA drama or just another distraction to keep us watching the circus? We can definitely answer that question, right? We can definitely answer that question. I mean, but thank you for tapping into Blow Name Media, you guys. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I mean, but let's be honest. When the clout runs low, the chaos goes high. All right. Make sure you guys like this live. Share it to your messy cousins, group chat, and follow for the next round of tea. Okay. Because y'all already know if Blue and Krishan breathe wrong, I'll have a clip ready. Okay. Thanks for tapping in for your daily dose, y'all. I appreciate you guys. All right. Let me see. Yes, y'all. Thank you. You say, hey, Blonay, I'm new, but enjoying myself so far. Welcome, Victoria. Thank you so much for tapping in, y'all. Okay. What did you say? You say it's kind of hard to know what's real, but I do see what looks to be fake. Exactly. Clock it. That's what I'm saying, Buttercup. Real recognize real. So we do recognize real, but guess what? We also recognize fake. The fuck? Anyways, you guys, I am out of here. Like I said, thank you guys for tapping in for your daily dose of new media news, real, not fake, because really all we want is the truth, right? Make sure you hit that like, drop a comment, subscribe, and of course, join the society, y'all. Join the Blonay Society, okay? And I will see you guys on the next video. Until next time, America.
Thanks for watching. Shout out to my VIPs, and I'll see you on the next video.